Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to GKP Live. Hope you're all good. Hope everybody's had a good week. Sorry about not being available on Thursday this week gone, but I was away on holiday, so we decided we'd have a break and we'd pick up again this evening. So, without further ado, I shall do our little intro.
We can't be we can't be savages, gentlemen. We can't be savages. we have to eat with little Pinky. If we're eating on stream, we must have etiquette. Remember that,
indeed. Yes. We'll be back after this one. At the back. Yeah, she is. This would have, if I were going to pick this show, there you go, guys. I would have picked that one. Still got a lot more up to come. Nice patterning, nice separation. Look at that, beautiful fish. And again, check this out, guys. This is something else. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Nice wild common carp coming up for a piece of bread. Perfect. Let's have a look at his koi facility again and look at this full cherry blossom. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get from the other side so we've got the sun behind us so that you can see this bit. This is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Without further ado, I'll get us inside, have a look round, just let you see what you think. Catch us in it. So in this whole complex, the fish is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. One bat after another. Really nice, exactly there. Welcome back. If anybody's wondering what that was all about, and these gentlemen having a bit of a giggle. On our last live that we did, we had a mentioning from a viewer who was quite disgusted at their eating whilst on a live show.
We have a very high metabolism, don't we, mate? We have to eat, we die.
Yeah. And what was it?
So that was just a little bit of a giggle.
In our noble hobby. Yes, in our noble hobby.
Remember? Our noble hobby. I didn't know we had a noble hobby, but we do now. So, we had a little bit of laugh and a joke back with them all as well. So it was all light-hearted banter from us anyway.
Oh.
Right then, we'll go through this evening's comments and have a quick introduction to everybody and a quick hello. We've got Twisted Koi says, yo, cupcakes. How are you doing? West Brom Koi, who says, good evening, Vince, with a thumbs up.
Mate.
Mike KH just says, evening all. Good evening, Mike. Hope you're well, mate.
Good evening, Mike.
David Cook, who says, hello, everyone.
Hello, David.
How are you doing, Dave? West Brom Koi, who says, evening all. Evening, mate. Birmingham Gary says, evening, guys. How are you doing, Gary?
Hi, Gary. Yeah, your fish are doing extremely well, mate.
They're growing as well, mate. Put some size on.
They are. They're looking really good.
filling out with spawn. There's at least one that's a big female that's really fattening up.
Yes.
Sweet. That's what, 3 weeks now? 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 3
Yeah.
weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, she'll definitely spawn come spring.
I mean,
100%.
the Orth, believe it or not, the Orth, they got really friendly.
Yeah. Come up for the pellet straight away. They do. They're always the first ones
Yeah, they're
up.
fast on pellet, aren't they, off? They're straight
Yeah.
up the top, aren't they?
But when we first put them in, they were a little bit skittish. But now you walk down there, they come straight up to you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But,
What you want to see?
but
And as, he always said, as he said last week, Gary, should anything ever change, mate, feel free to hit us up, bud.
Yeah.
What came for free comes back for free, mate, just the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and like I say,
Charge an extra growth.
and if you didn't want, if you struggle to get in the bigger fish into a little pond, if you do a little smaller pond, look, I'll always sort you some fish out.
Yeah,
Anyway,
go on, some smaller fish. No worries.
Whatever, like I say, mate, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We got Mike KH that says Saturday night special. David Cook says, hello, Gaz, Mick, and Daz. How you doing, Dave?
Evening, David.
Twisted Koi, looks like Gaz is late again. Yeah, excuse me for being a few minutes running behind.
That was my fault. Sorry.
But no, it wasn't, mate. Actually, it was my little grandson that was having a meltdown because he wanted his packet of crisps opening. And then he decided that he was going to dump him here and leave him and run off with, believe it or not, a sour dummy. And the kids had most of them as well. They're damn horrible. I mean, I like sour sweets.
They gathers, really.
They were, but he's quite fond of them. And they're proper, I've met your ears laugh them ones, turn yourself inside out. Dave Littlewood says, good evening, how is everyone? Better late than never. I thought I'd miss the start.
Dave.
Evening, Dave. Me running a little bit late. Not late, because it's not really a planned event as such. It was a spare of the moment thing just to make up for Thursday nights being missing. Yeah. Mark's Coy, Garden and Bonsai says, evening all. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well. Si from Up North Coy Pond says, hi everyone, with a wave. Evening, Si. Ewok, cupcake. Paul Max says, good evening, everyone. How are you doing, Paul? Hope you're well.
Hi, Paul.
West Brom says, evening, Si. ANC Coy, which?
Evening.
Good evening. Hope you're good. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Charlie Bifty Brown says, evening all. Nipping Coy says, good evening all. Good evening, Nip. Good evening, Charlie Bifty. Excuse me. Something flying around in front of me then. Bubble and Fins. There's a new name. Hi all. Hope you're all happy. This week.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening. I think that might be another one that we might
It is, mate. It is, yeah.
A new, let's go, I'm guessing, and I'm hoping so, is, let me see if I can find it. Bubble and Koi. Go to channel. Oh, pants. Sorry, I was going to just give your channel a little bit of a shout out there, but it would appear that you don't actually have one. Sorry, I was just going to give you a little bit of a shout out there, but thanks very much for joining us. Appreciate it. West Brom Coy says, evening, Gaz, Daz, Mick. Some of those fish look special, Daz. Yeah, some nice ones, isn't there? I mean, some of them, some of the stuff which is Daz's project fish, a lot of them are, well, a few of them are, you could say just mirror carp, couldn't you? Yeah. But they're not just mirror carp because they're bred and crossbred with.
Yeah, they've all got some element of koi in them. I pick them like that. I mean, if they were just plain mirror carp, they weren't selected.
If you have a look at the browny orange, it's like a ghost carp one. The one I was telling you about the speculation.
Yeah.
You've probably got about 20, 30 of those, 15, 30 of them. But the scalation on them, they're amazing. The ridge, where the shoulders go, where the two sides of the fish meet, and on most fish you don't get that nice diamond pattern. But on that one, by chance, it was a really good diamond pattern all the way up to the dorsal, and I thought that fish is a nice fish. Don't get me wrong, it's a ghost carp, whatever it is.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on colour wise, but for first generation F1 fish, then
yes,
it's good to build off.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be what you want from them, which is selecting a good few and then crossing them again a second generation to see what it brings, and then trying to pull your colours or your
generation and third generation will be the really interesting stuff.
It's between an 8-year and a 10-year project, that is, for the farm.
Yeah, but you've got to start sometime sooner rather than later.
And I mean, what is it that you're actually looking for from this first selection then? Are you going purely for size?
Size, bigger, and something a little bit different. I'm not too worried about patterning or anything
like that yet.
Yeah, but I'm really pleased with like the bluey coloured achievers. I didn't expect anything like that in the first generation.
Some of the, out of the last tank.
Yeah,
some of them in there, mate, were stunning.
I think the last one was the blue achievers. Yeah.
But the what excited me, the one where I said the banana one with the clove the clothing over it.
Yeah.
But me and Gaz was talking about it because I'm saying in a lighter pond with no shelter over it, I'm sure that brown will disappear or recede somewhat and go a bright more yellow. Because I do think it's a bit like Gaz's Vince's fish.
Yes.
In the wildest dreams, you would have never thought that fish would have done that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping on that fish.
See, it could go darker though, because Vince's did, didn't it? Vince's was already light, and then it turned a lot darker.
Does it have that
lightened up again?
Does it have that trait to change? That's what I'm saying.
Bye, little man.
We'll only know in time, won't we?
That's it. Bye-bye, Ted.
Bye, Teddy.
Bye-bye.
Been deep-throated, Gaz.
Bye-bye. He's just giving me a wave there with his dinosaur. Bye-bye, baby. It just sound like he said precious. He's proper coming on with his talking lately.
He is, yeah.
He's been saying all sorts. Excuse me.
But no, that you could call it a banana split at the minute.
Yeah.
But that fish,
it's massive compared to the rest.
I think it's a fish that we need to really keep an eye on just to see if it does change.
Some of them were definitely bigger, a heck of a lot bigger than the others. Now, to me, the size and the bigger is what you're going for.
Yeah.
Those would have to be the ones, to me, that you would be picking from the first spawn from and then getting them bigger as you can.
Yeah.
And then putting something to them again and then developing your pattern and your colours afterwards. It's the size that you want more than anything, and the wild strain back into them from the common mirror carp. But yeah,
imagine. In today's koi, you don't ever see a really deep pasta. Thank you, or a deep pasty shower. That's what they're called, because it's a pasty shape.
Yeah.
So if you did a pasty shape, they're always long engaging. So if you've got a 30 cm or 40 cm fish, but with the pasty shape body shape, like big girl, monster. That's a typical pasty shape.
Yeah.
But imagine getting a nice iron shower of that shape.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that
long-bodied torpedo shape, though, aren't they?
Yeah, that's been bred into. That's desirable.
It's bred into
a Japanese fish, the torpedo shape. That's why people don't tend to go for the pasty shape. But having said that, that's all well and good in a big pond. But for a smaller pond, you could have sort of more fish, but shorter.
Shorter body.
At the end of the day, a lot of people have got smaller ponds, more avid than bigger ponds.
Yeah, definitely. But
until you've got a big pond, then you finally realise why not many people have a big pond, because of the sheer expense of all of it. The meds and heating and filtration and everything just goes up exponentially.
Yeah, 100%. Treatments, running costs. If you're heating, wow, even more so. But yeah, it's the start of the project, doesn't it? And
It is.
The ball is big. Well, the ball's being knocked into first side at court. That's it.
Yeah.
So let's see what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to seeing what they become. I mean, we've all seen how fish can change in koi. But I mean, all right, yes, early doors, early stages of those fish to look how they do now. There's no to say that other colours aren't going to come up in them fish.
No, I mean, to start with, there was a lot that just got a yellow head, and then all of a sudden, some have developed a deep orange colour that just came from nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
It's like
noticed orange patches on the flanks as well that weren't there before.
It's like you know, the two Sankeys. The one of the Sankeys out of this video you dropped today, and the other video when you was looking at the other Sanker.
Yeah.
They do look on the video, and when you're there, not when you're there, you know, when on the video, they look, they're finished fish, so all they're going to do is get bigger. But they're not. Because me and Gaz was talking about this earlier on. If you have a look at what you dropped the video today, that black is nowhere near finished yet. Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
The seam is going to get stronger, isn't it?
That's the one that you identified. To be fair,
we did think that they were Sankeys, but they're not.
Well, one of them's definitely not a Sankey. That one's a shower. But the second one could be a Sankey. But it's the shorter bodied one of the two.
Yeah.
But again, Mick was saying he weren't too happy with how short the body were. More of a dumpier fish. But again, we've seen how that's changed. Mick's Karashigoi that were in your pond, once you put on the new filter system, put more flow in there, that fish has gone from being a short rugby ball shaped fish and started to put some length on it in the matter of 4 months. She's put some size on it. She started growing again. It's all down to flow, I think, when it comes to.
100%.
I mean, Randy. I mean, guys, Randy was in a quite a poor condition. I mean, he was quite a poor condition when I got him with his finnage, but his finnage, it's crazy how. I would say, let's try showing him next year. That's how, as a Deutsch fish, as something
come out leaps and bounds, hasn't it? I mean, early doors when he had a bit of fin rot, we moved him over to Daz's Koi Farm, putting him into the breeding program, and we'd noticed that he'd got a little bit of it weren't bad, was it? It weren't a lot, so we trimmed him up. And now that those fins, again, only 4 or 5 months?
Oh, not even that.
One of them had a scallop out of it, but that side of your fingernail, and I thought, no way is that coming back. You can't even tell that it was never there now.
You can't even tell at all, can you? There's no. Both sides were on both sides of the fish. Both his pecs were a bit damaged, weren't they? And he had a little bit of an ulcer on the underside of his belly. No, that were after spawning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
An irritation, a bit of a mark, a bit of damage he got while spawning. And after the spawning, we treated that, and we'd noticed by that time that the pecs had healed, but they looked obviously smaller than what they were.
They looked stumped, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it were a case of trim them up, see what we could do, see what comes of them, and they've come back perfect. You wouldn't even know. You've never even
They are. I mean, I'm glad they've gone to where they are. I mean, that Chai Chag.
Yeah.
That Chai Chag, that Momotaro Chai Chag, I mean, it was, I bought it as a Chag, but it's developed a brown mark, a mark down its head, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But it, again, looks to have faded. But the things with Chags, I mean, Chris Nash will tell you the same as well. The one that I got, when I brought it home, I don't know what was wrong with that fish, but it was freaking out in box on way home. Absolutely I could hear it constantly battering around in box, to a point where I pulled off the services and checked it. I thought, it's when they're thrashing that much, I thought it's got to a burst bag as this. It sounded like it were going crazy constantly. When I got home, it looked up to a little bit of a rub mark on its nose, something no. Following morning, that turned into a massive, great big bruise. well, I'm showing this size, but were a good sized bruise across the tip of its nose. After a couple more days, the more bruising came out. It was the whole front top of its nose that were black, and that took nearly 8 to 9 months to heal up. Well, for the discoloration to disappear and clear up. And chags, whenever they seem to get a mark on them or a knock on them, they always seem to get more of a blacky scarring mark from it.
Yeah.
Again, he scuffed himself on the when I was trying to net him up, and he bashed into one of lily pots. He scuffed the side of his face just underneath his eye. That did the same thing, turned into a black mark, but that was literally just a fine graze. And after a couple of months, that's faded already. But
I remember that.
Hell of a long time to go. And I think if memory serves, Christian Ash got their chag and he'd got a bit of a nose rub. And I do think that theirs has almost gone now if it hasn't. But it does take a long time. It seems to take. I thought it would have gone quite quick through the summer months, but it got halfway through summer before it had completely gone. So
it's a nice chag. It's from Momentaro, same as the.
It's got good linkage.
Scar, well, not scar because it's not a gouge, is it? But it's a knot outside, whatever it's done. If that fades off, which I hope it does, because it does look like it is doing, they'll make a nice fish again. It'll come good.
But it's what's it called? The difference between them, they're both 2-year-old. At the same day, but one's 40 cm.
It's crazy. One's nearly 15 push. I would say now the other one now, Mick, I would have said to put on. What did we measure her up at 36 when we moved her in?
I think it was.
I reckon she's got to be pushing 46 now at least. But the other one, what about 20 odd, 22, 23 cm?
Yeah.
Same age, same time, same fish, same supplier. That much difference between them. Crazy.
But my brother's one now touching 50.
Yeah.
And that's a Deutsch.
Yeah.
And I bought that's from the same time as well.
Yeah.
I'm touching a few more of these comments because there's quite a few coming in again. Right. Just to catch back up a bit. Birmingham Gary says the off and the Ogon. I've always been really good at hand feeding, to be honest, or to be fair, should I say. Nipping Koi says put 11 chips down. Birmingham guy says I might have to get a little infinity pond for a couple of them fried. That's what I've been growing in, mate. To be fair, it's only a tiny one. It is the smallest one out of them all, but it's ideal just from taking them, from sort of like this size. I've got them so I don't have to worry about putting them in with big ones. And once I've got them past 10 cm, I put them in the big pond then. Well, I'm saying big pond, bigger pond.
Yeah.
But I think the infinity ponds, I think the perfect little starter. If you just grab 1 or 2 fish while you get your main pond prepped, built, and ready. That's pretty much right.
Whatever you want, Gary, mate.
Yeah, we'll sort them. Play with them, mate.
Like
to be fair, mate, you can even have an infinity pond indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know somebody that wants
call it a fish tank.
I don't want that.
Ash and Chris says both 2 night guys, so I'm guessing both of you are on.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Chris.
Kerry Coy says, hi guys, hope you're all okay. Amanda's gone out with the girls from work, so I'm here with you guys.
Evening, Brett.
Kerry Coy says, hi Vince and Si. Bubble and Finn says, thanks guys, hoping to start uploading some videos soon. Well, make sure you come back as soon as you do when you've got a channel and it's there and there's some content for people to share. I will more than happily give you a shout out, mate, anytime. And 2 kisses. So, always good. Edinburgh Koi Pond, Steve Jill says, evening all guys. How you doing? Hope you're good, mate. Tristan Koi says it was very light. Yeah, it was very light, mate. Very, very light. And from what it changed to, I'm well and truly happy with it, mate. And that brings me on to it, actually. I actually saw Andy's from Derby Koi. On his yearly measure up. I think mine's nicest. Personally, I mean, yeah.
You've always said.
I'm not saying it's not a nice fish. And to be fair though, it's still only 3 cm between them in the grove.
You've always said though the high is in the older.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I got the one that I got, and I'm glad that mine has got the different colours and patterns on it, and has not become the darker one, as like what Andy's is. Not to say there's anything wrong with it, but a darker fish is difficult to see in your pond, isn't it? When you don't get to see as much of it. I like the fact that mine is dark because it is quite black in colour, but when he turns with that peg and the pectorals and his head and his tail with that white in it, you get to see that flash every time he turns and changes in direction in water. Same with our Brandon's Matsukawa Baki as well. Mike Bass says, good evening, guys.
Good evening,
Mike. He also says, hang around, get rid of that. I have a pasty sage. I ate all the pies. Oh, damn it, I forgot to make the dad of the joke week, didn't I? Hate pasty fish. I hate fish and pasties. That doesn't sound nice, does it? Not that combination.
No.
Kerry Coy says, I've got a couple of big achievers from the fry and 2 little sankey from the same spawning does. Yeah. Oh, that's from, yes, that's from the mix. I reckon those sankies might have been jumpers.
Maybe mixed it from the sankey fry. Yeah.
I might have had
they were next door to each other.
Speaking of which, them goldfish I was keeping for the next door neighbour, I bucketed them up the other day for him, and I noticed there was some mirror carping with them. I don't know how they got in.
Yeah.
Well, I could take the chances in his pond.
What, you point your fingers at me? what was that?
I know who put it. The lady shall not be for turning.
There might be the odd one that I found that was quite small, and in the mirror cap, that would just look particularly special in the scalation, and I've just wanged them anywhere random. So.
Yeah.
I've just gone, let's see how it does in there. So you might have one with the Sankers as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you think, how did that one get in there? It got in there from me. I don't know about the other ones, but did I put some in there too, me? Did I?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's life interested.
Well, I know there were a lot of live food in there, weren't there?
There was, yeah.
And they grow quick.
Yeah.
Paul Mack says, with pond windows, deep-bodied fish become popular.
Yeah, true.
And to be fair, a lot of those Aragoki scale, German scale, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Some of them, forget the fact that they're not of a typical breed or a typical type style.
Yeah.
Just the Aragoki scale patterning on it.
And then the
side window.
Favorites.
Yeah, some of them are they are just stunning.
You've got the Kia Saga in there, but it's not quite in a Saga. They've got that them yellow lines, both the yellow lines there bound both sides. Well, we've got Gaz put it in the in the tank. You dropped it in the little tank to inspect when on Gaz's video, on the not this video, the year before.
The one before.
Yeah.
That for a window fish.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's same as the one that I took. We had the full blue body with a red head, orangey red head. I mean, yes, it's not a fish that you would expect to see or normally see. It's not a Kajaku or a Sankey or whatever. But whatever it is, I don't know. There was just something about it that I thought, I want to see that fish bigger and just see what it becomes. I mean, that's what I like. Something different. It's a full-on blue body. Bright.
People go for the different stuff nowadays because the kahakus and that have been done to death, haven't they?
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's what catches your eye when you look in somebody's pond and you see something different. The first thing you're drawn to is that different looking fish.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The run of the mills, you can see them in everybody's pond, can't you? Or you see them at every show.
Yeah, everybody has a kahaku, a Sankey, a shower, and Yamabukis and such. But yeah, it's the different stuff. Aragoki, Yamabukis, and kind of fish you don't see very often.
No,
There's two fish in my pond now that I love, and I don't think I would. Oh, one's not mine, but the other one is you know what I'm going to go on about the cage shiro and my Gimrin black and orange fish.
Sorry, yeah.
That
He.
So yeah.
You don't want to upset Vince.
Bye. What's it called? No, yeah, I don't mean. They're my two favourite fish at the minute in my pond.
I've got to admit, mate, if that one of mine gets as big as the one that you've got, because yours has grown a little bit more than mine. Now it's in the big pond. I think. Do you know? You remember when you give me two ogons? What were they? No.
Macassie ogons.
Macassie ogons. The bronzer one. That one's doing some serious growing. The other one, the lighter coloured one, doesn't seem to be growing as much. But boy, they 2.5 stand out when they move across that pond. Even so much so. I might as well touch on it. I've fitted CCTV to the house, and I've also got coverage over the pond. And I put the night view on it, and you could see the fish. You could see them moving around on camera. Yeah. And I know it's them two because they stand out that much. There are only those couple that are in that size. The one being darker fish, you didn't really see. But those two, when they were whizzing across top, and that was something that surprised me as well. While I were away on holiday, I'm having a look, looking at CCTV, and I'm having a look at the pond, and thinking, I'll just check it, just see, make sure everything's all right. Man, fish shift around what more than what you think come turn dark. With it having the night vision view on it as well, I was gobsmacked just how much they do shift around.
I mean, I've got a dumpier version of that. And every time you see it, but the gold, you know how it's got the gold head?
Yeah.
Bronze one. Mine's gone now straight down its shoulders towards the dorsal fin. So all you can see is now the gold head and a gold line, but it's really short. But when we can, whenever anybody's available, we put the wave maker in and just see if that
give them some flow, something for them to. When we get your filter system changed as well, that's going to make a bit more difference too. Get a bit more to it. But yeah, Paul, I definitely agree with that, mate. Those fish would make quite a lot of them. Does I'm very surprised just how many is it Aragoki? German scale fish it's produced. You've got a hell of a lot, and some of them are stunning.
Most of the difference as well.
There's a couple of them that are already earmarked for somebody's pond with a window already, and I can't wait to see them fish get to them sizes in them windows because they're going to look stunning when he gets them. Yeah, but Mike KH.
Yeah, but Deutz is German scale. Arigoki it just means bigger scale.
Yeah, right.
Or mirror scale, basically.
Mirror scale. But the ones that you've also got some of them that are ginnering on those big scales.
Yeah, we've got a ginnering big scale chag.
That one's stunning. I actually got a comment on the video last week about that from Saskia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think she put on it that it was. Did I say it right? Did I get it right?
Saskia.
Close. I think she actually put on that she thought it were absolutely stunning. But Hillsley says, "Hi all, how you doing, bud?"
Hi, Ozzy.
Sorry, got distracted and wandering off. We was doing comments, weren't we, and started chatting again. Phil from Telford Koi Pond says, "Good evening, all. Good evening, Phil. Well, West Bromkoi says, "Hi, Phil." Up north side says, "Hi, Phil." Or thumbs up, Phil. Really enjoyed the video you dropped today. Some cracking little fish with bags of potential. Yeah, and to be fair, Mick, I've got to say, mate. Again, thanks very much, mate.
Yeah. No.
The guys decided that they were going to do a bit of summit and put out a little bit of content because obviously, I mean, when I was over at the East Coast, there were one or two places, but I didn't want to make it all about going out, looking at fish, looking at koi, looking at everything else. When I'm off with my family, I wanted to do, we did lots of walks for miles and miles and miles upon miles upon miles on beaches, which was, it was nice, to be fair. It was good, grand, a nice little break. But the guys, they're a part of this, they're a part of the live. So why not have a section where they can bang out some videos and stuff that they're interested in too? Because it's not all about me. It's about us. About the guys. We do it together. We are together. We do everything as a group. So why not let them bang out a few of their own little bits and, you know, put forward what they think you guys might like to see, which is, I'm hoping you're enjoying doing.
We had a fun day, didn't we? I really enjoyed it.
It's just as good for me because I get to watch something on my own channel, which is pretty cool.
We loved it.
Yeah.
Phil, we've got a cupcake from Twisted. I'm hoping the black will come through my shower this winter. If this is the time that it's going to do it, the black does normally tend to come up on fish through the colder months.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for you, mate. Telford Koi Pond says, Pete, Si, Vince and all with a wave. Skeggy's in the house with a boom.
Evening, Skeggy.
Oh, Skeggy.
Westbrom says, Skeggy. Boom back at you, Skegster. In Skeggy, cupcake from Vince.
Right, that Skeggy. Did you have some? Not yesterday, but the Friday before. Did you have some more on going past your ass like beep 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 beep? Can you hear it from me? See?
Just wondering, did it? What it last Friday or it Friday?
Right, that's
not
right.
Friday just gone. The Friday before. Yeah, like I don't know, maybe about 5-ish, 5:30, 6-ish.
Yeah.
Some lunatic flying down road, blasting his horn like crazy. Just wondering. Martin's Koi Pond and Garden says GKP in the gang. Hello everyone. How you doing, Martin? I hope you're well.
Hi, mate.
If you were wondering, mate, that lunatic beeping his horn outside your house was me.
Yeah. But nobody come out to say welcome.
With a shotgun.
Yeah,
Get off my land.
West Brom Kai, have you moved into the filter house yet, Phil? We got a Daz with a wave from Si. If a sailor went to sea, how many seas did he see? Everything but Koi. To see what you could see, CC. Boom back at you, Skegmaster in the house. Martin with a cupcake. Vince from Martin. I Martin from Si. Si with a thumbs up. Martin with a waving hand. And West Brom with a hi. Skeggy with an evening all. Hope everybody's okay, kind of do. How you doing, Skeg? Hope you're well, mate. Martin says, Daz, thumbs up.
Evening.
Skeggy. I got a chag, healed ulcer, got a big black blob now. I think maybe blob. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got me again with that one, Skeg. But yeah, they do, mate. Don't they? They all tend to see the scarring tends to seem to heal up in a black
black mark. Yeah.
Yeah, a black kind of like scarring.
Like a shadow, kind of. Yeah, it's weird.
Is that? Do you think that?
It almost looks like bruising.
Yeah.
Do you think that's to do with the chromatophores in the pigment?
I think it is. I think it's exactly that.
It doesn't seem to do it on any other type of fish, does it?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, just chags. So those
Chags
tea brown
seem to be
coloured
worse.
fish.
Now, is it, like you say, is it because of what about karashigoi? Does a karashigoi mark up like that? I don't know. I've never noticed.
No, it does not. It goes red.
Goes red.
And pink. Yeah.
Yeah. Skeggy did say blob.
Yeah.
England AV, you lot still helping Balding Reefer? No, mate, we haven't been or partaked in any of Jack's videos for quite some time, mate. And it's, you know, there's no malice behind any of that. Me and Jack were speaking
2 days ago.
Last Friday night, I think, while I was on his live, I was texting him and talking to him. We've just gone our way, and he's just gone his way, mate. Simple as that. I spent most of the week decorating for Halloween. Put 2 pics on GKP Facebook. I shall have a look, mate. Charlie Bifter Brown says, England AV, not no more, mate. Reefers moved on to bigger things, but bigger isn't always better. Each to their own. Yeah. Simon Shear says, hi all, with a rose. How you doing, Si?
Simon.
Hi, Simon from Martin. Hi, Martin from Simon. This is where it gets more confusing. At West Brom Koi Pond. Camp bed, TV, log burner on order. I'll be in there before the winter. No. As your good lady wife who evicted you to the... I mean, you got to admit, Phil, it almost looks like a shop. So,
it looks like I might say it looks like a bloody shop. I mean, I even said to him that time when we...
The first time I saw it, when it were all done up and all shelving and everything right back of it, I thought it were in a merchant's. I thought it were in like a toy shop. I thought it was... I didn't realise it was when I first saw the first video, when it were all done and finished. I thought, that's sweet as that, proper smart. So, yeah, I mean, get yourself a little PC there, log burner, little fold-out bed, come sofa, TV on wall.
I mean, I've got a question, and it's for a fellow YouTuber. Ashley and Chris, how big and how deep is your pond? Because when you have a look, you've got them great big whopping fish in there, beautiful fish, but it don't look deep, does it?
If memory serves, it's 3 kids long. Because I think they got the teenagers lay down beside it.
Always pristine. Every video you watch.
Well, that's how a pond.
But it doesn't look deep. I mean, when you look at mine doesn't look that deep because it's clear. But on video, because I've never seen their pond in real life, it does look quite shallow.
Yeah, it does, but I bet you'd be surprised. I bet it's 4 foot. I bet it's over 4 foot. I would say.
I bet it is, yeah.
Maybe 1 inch. I would say maybe as you're looking down the garden towards the outhouse. I don't know if it's not your filter shed, is it? Because your filter's on the outside, I think. The summer house, let's call it. The right hand side, I've always thought was shallower, but I don't know if it is. But it appears to look as if it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does look shallow. But I mean, I'm not saying it is, but it does. It's that clear.
Clear water does look shallow, doesn't it? And that's where you get caught out when you hop in thinking something's going to be shallow, and before you know you're red.
Especially when you're short.
I got laughing faces there from West Brom going, that's not laughing at people who are short, but Twisted Koi says, Simon Cupcake, how go the babies? Oh, is that his new fry? I'm sure I saw something I was looking through a video. You know when you leave your mouse hovering over YouTube, it starts to play a video. When I come back in with a drink, it was on one of size videos, but I'm sure it showed a fry tank. Have you got some fry, Si? Let us know, mate. I really should watch the video, then I'll find out why. I will anyway. Skeggy says, at least you won't need to decorate the house if you're in the filter shed, Phil. No, because it's already done. I'm looking pretty smart. Simon Shear says, yeah, seems good, but was going to call with an issue. Seems good, but was going to call with an issue. Oh, no. Maybe that's Simon. So, sorry. Vince is talking to Simon. Whose video was that then? I'm sure it was size. But North Koi, have you got yourself some fry? Or have you got a section in the start of your video which shows fry? Sending the wife out on Halloween to make some money. I'm skin and she'll be all right. She's a rate which should be pounds in soon. Oh, dear me. When are you free, Daz? So I can come over and see what fish are available, or have you got a grading day coming up that I can come on and help with you, matey? And that Aragoki Chag is amazing, guys.
I think we're about done with the grading, aren't we?
Yeah, I think most of the grading you've finished it off.
Yeah,
well,
I think
we've moved into the winter quarters, and they're all settled in till spring now.
I think we need to go through the keepers again, to go through the very best to the good.
We was talking about moving some of the ponds around, weren't we, and bringing another round one into the tunnel, because the round ones work so well. I mean, the flow on that is brilliant now.
Well, so you got some nice circular.
Oh, it's awesome, yeah. They're like river fish that they're just sort of swimming around. You can see it really pushes them round. There's not a bit of dirt on the bottom. It's perfect.
That's going to get them. That's going to get their appetites up.
It is.
Burning it out, and get some growth on them. Does Benny Guy?
Yes, mate.
He's got one, mate. That's a real nice, and I've seen it does. And you've got one that's very nice. That's Ginnerin, mate, and that looks very similar to the Ginnerin from last year. If you remember the one that was the massive jumbo fry.
Oh no!
That grew like stink faster than the rest.
We did. Me and Daz went through some other fish, and we did find a good 4-inch, 5-inch Bennygoy, a couple of them, and they were juicing. So there is some.
God damn it, man! I mean, because I have got some fish that I would rather replace with better quality looking fish, because some of them mine.
But Bennygoy, like I said we was discussing, Bennygoy aren't a typical fish that people would go and choose.
And there's a lot of faults that you can find with Bennygoy. The main one is shimmies. They do suffer from shimmies.
Yeah,
but we've got quite a few that are shimmy free. I mean, there are one or two that. I think
majority of the ones we've
majority of good clean fish. Yeah,
are very good clean fish. And like I say, if it had a shimmy, it wouldn't be in the best tank anyway, would it?
What are you doing there, Daz?
Just working on my.
Is that your jaw exercises again?
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's a new diet.
Remember, you got to have your pinky up, remember? In our noble hobby, gentlemen.
In our noble hobby, I think that's a message to you, Simon, from Vince. Give him a call tomorrow, mate. Good to see you away from him. All about money, not the coin. Well, you said that, mate, not me. But again, bud, we're not about backstabbing, slagging people off. So that's your opinion, which everybody's entitled to, and I certainly aren't going to be one that will.
We just doing the coy stuff. That's the thing. That is the main motivation. Not the money. Nothing.
Having a laugh with us mates together, and having fun doing what we're doing. And as Daz is doing what he's doing, we're learning from it. I mean, like Mick said in video today, there ain't anywhere else you can go. It's not, I mean, I would love to be able to. I'd love to be able to go down maybe Cuttlebrook or Adam Byers and get taught some more tips and training on grading and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
There isn't anywhere that you can really go and say, like, I would like to come here and grade your fish. Because at the end of the day, well, one, we're not going to be getting to keep them. But two, if we're learning from what we're doing, we're going to learn the ins and outs of it, how it's done and what works and what doesn't work by a process of elimination. And there is nowhere else that you can really go and do that kind of thing other than if your mate's got a koi farm. And, you know, all these people out there that say it isn't a koi farm. Well, it is, because it's producing more than one of a certain type of animal. And those are his koi. And that's classed as farming. But,
multiple numbers, isn't it? Producing. I mean, what people don't understand, at any point at Gaz's koi farm now, it must over 20,000 koi.
Yeah, there's a fair few. Yeah,
there's certainly more than your average koi keeper.
Yeah.
Simon says, "Okay, bro," which is a message back to Vince. We've got a P. No, correct. That says P. Correct. Skeggy says, "Ha! I wouldn't have noticed. Happens every Friday. I don't come down that often." You should have noticed that, man. I must have blasted from the minute I saw your sign outside your house. I must have been popping on right well down till I got to the next sign that said you needed a bypass. I did come through, mate, blasting it all. But I'll give you a wave, but you weren't getting.
That is, what's it called? What's it? Give me a honk if you think I'm thorough. That should be his new, what's it called? His new saying, isn't it?
Birmingham Gary says, "Daz, that grey fish 36 minutes into tonight's video is really nice. What species would it be?" 36 minutes in. Bear me 1 second, mate, and I'll see if we can.
Tell you which one it is straight away. He's on about the black diamond.
The Chiba.
Well, yeah. But everybody's classing these now as black diamonds, aren't they? 36 minutes in.
It's giving Sorghum.
No, 36. What does he say? 36 minutes in. 36 minutes in is Mick on the outtake of the video. We'll take your times again, mate, and I'll let you know. Because 36 minutes is Mick saying, "Thanks very much. Don't forget to like."
The lesser spotted Mick.
Yeah.
That is the Mick Lawson.
The
Lesser spotted grizzly Mick Lawson fish.
Yeah.
He has got more rubber fittings than me. Yeah, he has. That's what we were saying. We were saying when we saw it, we started totting up how many fittings he'd got on his shelf. Like, Phil, you've got like best part of 400, 500 quid's worth of fittings just on shelf, mate. And that were in rubber elbows, sliding gates, ball valves. You're right, there we go. ANC, it's 15 foot by 7 foot. And there is a deep end, and 30 inch in the shallow and 42 in the deep end. So it's just shy of 4 foot at the deep end, and it's just under 3 foot at the shallow end. I thought it was.
But it don't look like that, does it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I did watch the build, so I thought there was a shallow and a deeper bit to it.
But no, it's.
Yeah, I mean,
I love
42 inch.
Yeah. But I love that. I love how it's modern, but it's
slightly. I think, does that include Chris or Ash? Does that include, because the round, you know, where they've got the rockery all the way around?
Yeah.
I do believe that some of that also is sort of like a wetland area, which is for the plants and stuff to grow in. Which is, I think it overflows to that onto the wetland area for the rocks and stuff to go in. I'm pretty sure it does. Now then we've got Seskia's. Hi everyone. I'm probably saying it wrong again. Apologies.
Hi, Seskia.
But no, they've got some cracking fish.
Yeah.
Nip, what chocolate you got tonight, Daz?
Was it trifle tonight?
Oh yeah.
No, you will be getting some. You will be getting some complaints if people see you eat trifle like we saw you eat trifle. Daz. He's the only man that I know can get a. Oh, here we go. Demonstration. He's going to do that later on. He can actually get a serving spoon all in his mouth full of trifle, and he ate almost 3/4 of a trifle minute, so feels sick.
Gaz, did you see where they're from?
Yeah,
Where brands are available?
Oh, Waitrose and Marks and Spencer.
Mike Bass, Benny guy. I had definitely had shimmy issues.
Yeah.
I don't think many of yours have got it, though, have they?
No, there's an issue with Benny Goy. That's probably the main issue with Benny Goy.
And you know
I'll tell
why?
you what, I really would.
You know why people are having shimmy issues with them? Because of heat.
Yeah, and sunlight.
Heat.
What, too warm a pond?
Yeah.
Water temperatures.
Yeah.
See, Daz, I'd like you to breed, and I know somebody else that would like you to breed. Can you guess it?
Super Mango.
Yay! First goal. Super Mango. Oh, does anybody out there know what combination of fish you need to have?
Yeah,
to
Benny Goy
Super Mangoes?
Karashi. Which is,
Benny
I'm
Goy
going to try that next year. I've got a Benny Goy and a Karashi. I got a Ginrin Benny Goy. So
that's why they have
Mango.
That's how they get the Fukrin.
I mean, I'm not before that. Look at the Fukrin on her as well.
Because she's Mama Toro. She's got a fantastic Fukrin. So perfect fish to do it with. And I'm just hoping the Benny Goy I've got, the Jumbo Tosai Benny Goy from last year, is a male.
And
he looks male.
I don't know if I don't know if it's possible. The yellow black one, the Kiyotsuwa. If it's a male,
that's definitely a male. Yeah.
Find out what he is or she is out there.
What, the Kiyotsuwa? Yeah, across the two. Yeah, that you should probably get all three up series. Probably get Shiro as well, and maybe even some showers. Because they're all basically showers with different colour forms. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Or unless we can get another.
Can't wait for next year.
Email.
Yeah,
we need some more pools, Daz. Stuff that we won't have a trophy next year. You're going to need some more pools. Definitely going to need some more pools.
We've got it all in hand, haven't we, boys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then, are we allowed to talk about that? What the plan is?
Sure.
Yeah, well, fine. I don't want to steal you from the mate. You do it. I'll let you.
Go
Go on, mate. It's your baby.
18 minutes 50 and I'll try and find that 18 minutes 50 info.
Right.
Yeah, it's Ginrin Thorogoy, mate.
Give me a go.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, there's a few of them.
Or a possible black diamond.
Yeah.
Because I think a black diamond basically is a Thorogoy with some really good fulcrum, but with Ginrin laid over top of it. I think that's all it really is. Myself. Yeah. Which is why I think I've got two of them, because I've got one that's slight Ginrin and another one that's is Ginrin, but that looked just like the black diamonds that people have been talking about now. So
yeah,
seems to be the latest.
They do seem a very variable fish as well, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen all different pictures of them, and some look nothing like a black diamond, but one like Matsu Kawabaki.
Yeah. I'd say sorry, it's my dog barking at my son's mates that I've just walked in, all dressed as builders, going out for Halloween.
El Jeffo, as Daz said, he's got another pond. He's got another round pond liner.
Another rounded pond, sweet.
So cool. That'll be good to have.
Dad's going to need another polytunnel.
Yeah, I'm afraid the hamsters are going to have to find somewhere else to live. We need it for fish.
Kushti Kai says, afternoon all. Afternoon, mate. Evening.
Afternoon, Kushti. Or
evening.
Evening, Peter. Try and goldfish this evening, guys. Hope all is well. I hope you're good too, mate. All good this side. Excuse me. I've got to be the only guy that can go away on his first day of holiday and actually get there in the morning and start full on with an head cold. Felt like crap most of the week, but plenty of fresh sea air that got me up and through. But I've still got a bit of a tickly cough.
Bracing sea air.
That's it, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Mick. You were saying about the mud pond.
We got a message there from Kerry Coy UK. Says, when are you free then, Daz? I'll come over, mate.
I'm not sure, to be honest, because we've got a few. We're off up north next weekend.
Up north.
Yeah.
Are we going to seaside?
Yeah. We're the real God's country, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, but no. Let them do a few quick things and then.
Life around the koi pond says, hello, Gary, Mike, and Darren. And not forgetting Skeggy in the chat. Hope everyone is okay tonight. How you doing, Jamie? Hope you're well, mate.
How you doing?
Evening, Jamie.
Evening, Jamie from Skeggy. My koi journey. Hi, everyone. Late, but I'm here now. How you doing, bud?
How you doing, mate?
That's the timestamp, 1850 minutes in, which is, it's definitely, mate, 100% the Ginrin Thorogoy, mate. No Daz unless dairy's free.
Dairy free, yeah.
Oh, dairy free, god damn it. I say that's without the shelf. The shelf is a foot, and that goes the whole parameter, I do believe.
Wow.
And it's 4 inches deep all the way around, which is a pretty good idea, because if you want to grow some plants in that are just margin plants, that just like that shallow depth of water, you can get some nice plants in there.
You know something? You know, if I was a bit more able-bodied than I am, I would have done now, like Ashley and Chris's, Gaz's, gone more for the more natural.
The only downside of shelves is that herons can nail your fish easy.
Yeah,
no, but I would have gone into the ground instead of.
That's how that one got mine, mate. So I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why I'm going to cut back all those plants this year and just leave them, because I'm going to see. I think the frost will probably kill them off, but by that time, there ain't many herring that seem to be. They don't seem to be too active, do they? Through winter, freezing cold months. What do they do?
It's more.
What do they do? What freeze over?
Oh, they'll still try and eke out an odd fish here and there, but you're right. You don't tend to see them anywhere near as much.
Not like you do with fruit summer months.
Yeah.
Did see
But
Skeggy's latest video where he's got one caught on camera, but had a good stab at his fish. So there might be a bit of an indication there, Daz, where some of the damage and marks come from on your fish.
Yeah.
You know, when you were saying that you got some that were, you know, looked like they'd been sliced at, or you know.
Yeah, because I thought it was a fox that had. Oh yeah, talking of herons, yeah. You know, on top of my polytunnel,
Yeah,
there's a hole bashed through by a heron through the polythene. It's like this diameter, great big hole.
Yeah,
And the polythene is where
me and Gus told you about it.
it's been sticking its head in.
But Rich noticed it the other day. He says, "What's all that up there?" And there was all like, I can only describe it. It's like bird sick. You know, when you say they regurgitate food in to make the fish come up and then they grab them. I reckon that's exactly what it's trying to do.
Down on the metal bar.
Yeah, it's all
It's
down.
Not only has it come over there,
a photo to show you guys, but I forgot.
so not only has it come out there and gone and stabbed an hole through the top of your liner, is after an heavy night, it's barfed all over the top of it as well.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, I got trichidina in one pond right underneath. It just occurred to me, I wonder if that's where it came from.
Yeah.
If it's regurgitated a load of fish and stuff up, then good chance that those fish had trichidina and it's gone straight in the pond.
Wow.
Because how else would I get trichidina in a polytunnel that's not had it for 2 years? I mean, it's nothing new.
I can tell you.
You never had oat in there, have you? Inside any? Well, you haven't had anything on farm.
It's just in one, not all of them, just one.
Yeah.
Right below where the heron was.
So what you done? Have you treated everything or just the one?
Everything. I've nuked all the tanks. I did them tonight, actually. I've just been out and bought some more stuff and just treated them all with Alprex just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, like I say, you can't mess about, can you?
No.
Phil from Telford Koi Pond says, I may have overestimated how many fittings I needed for my pond, for my build. But I did change the design more than once. I'm sure they will come in handy for future projects. Mate, the best thing is, Phil, I mean, you've got them. You ever have one that fails, or at least you're not going to be able to do that thing where you have to run to the shop, or if it's out of hours or it's shut and you can't get hold of one, you've got them, haven't you, mate? They're there. So only thing you got to make sure is that don't leave them in direct sunlight so they don't perish, any of the rubber ones, because through the window or whatever, it might magnify it and end up causing the rubber to perish a bit faster than what you would expect.
Yeah.
Kerry Coy says, when is the next EMKC meeting, guys? And when is the one at Daz's? I don't honestly know, mate, to be sure.
No,
we'd have to check, and if you were a member, you'd probably know anyway, because they'd send you an email.
No,
I forgot the date.
Finished for the year.
I'd have to let you know, mate. Life around the koi pond. Temperatures have been crazy lately. We've had them up at 18 degrees C last week. Still very mild for this time of year. Yeah, and then earlier weeks before, we've had it down to like 9 and 10 degrees. It's crazy, isn't it? How it can go from 1 week to the next. This is why I'm saying, and why I've been saying, I don't understand why anybody is prepping the ponds for winter, because we ain't in winter, and we do get colder days, but it's natural. Your fish are used to it. Temperatures fluctuate year in, year out. They know the difference between the onset of winter and, the autumn months where you get lower temperatures. To be going to the point of fully shutting down, closing down, covering up, not closing down, but, wintering off your ponds so early, I think was a little premature for some. But again, just my opinion. Skeggy says we'll be building a few mud pond type ponds at mine next year, Dax. You get over it.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. There is.
Lawson, take it away.
No. Well, another thing we need to talk about.
Yeah.
The other pond, the square pond.
Yes, the concrete one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
square
another
concrete pond.
Yes.
Well, you've got some more bits and bats for it, haven't you? For a start.
I have.
Yeah.
We have a bag of goodies. Now, obviously we were talking in the video about strengthening it and bracing it and all the rest of it. And Daz was off camera talking about perhaps maybe coming up, and there you go.
Cable to go all the way around it.
A tensioning cable to fasten up, loop up. This is going to be
Around the
fun.
top, just to stop it spreading apart, and then one of these that you wind it up, and it just takes all the slack out of it. Just as a belt and braces kind of security measure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I say, you've got the paint for it.
Paint for it, yeah. The masonry paint, the black and grey. You're going to have black. The gravel board's black, and the posts, the pillars grey.
And then
just got to get the liner. Slowly getting all the bits together for it.
Once we brace those corners as well and
Yeah.
cement all that in, that's going to tie up the strength and strengthen it all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I can do. I have my usual.
But at the moment, it's got about a foot of water in it. All that rain we've had, it's filled up past the clay line. So we've got to pump it all out first.
All right. Sorry, just talking to my wife. Where were we? Where was that last one? Peter's Puddle, Koi and Goldfish says, torn between watching GKP and Liverpool.
Who?
While we're talking Koi for a minute. Mike here says, do both.
No. What is it? Liverpool.
I mean,
Got beat by
I can
Forest.
think of lots of things to do rather than watch football. I mean, that's just me. Each to their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mention errands. There you go. sorry, Skeggy. I did see your video, mate. Second half about to start. Catch you later. See you, bye. It's that time, Peter. I'm watching it as well, mate. Hello, yeah. As I'm in the same town as Gaz, I've got to hate Leeds. Ooh. Well, again. Koi Collector says, evening, gents. Hope you're all well. Hope you are too, mate.
Evening, mate.
Thank you. Manda Black Shield, budget pond keeper. Did you take the budget pond keeping from Leon? Now Progressive. Did you take over that, Ray? Skeggy says, evening. DJ ST 1878 says, yes, Black Shield. La. And also says, yes, Skeg. Mine are still feeding like it's spring. I've got to admit, mine today and yesterday. My son's been feeding them all week for me. I did say to him, just bang me when you get home in an evening, just bang me a couple of handfuls and just leave it at that. But they all have been still taking it. They all still been eating well. Still not as crazy as what they were, but they still are eating. They still are.
This barmy lot are there.
I mean, they had a hell of a lot. They had a hell of a lot last night in my garden when I got back from East Coast. Took my food tub out, put my food tub on lawn down the side of me, and I went around picking up all the red apple acer leaves that had blown everywhere, and I'm picking them all up, turning around and knocked my tub of food over. Oh, shit. So I got the crud back into the tub, but the rest of it I scooped it up and launched it on pond. So they must have had a good 6-7 handfuls yesterday, as well as the one I'd already put on beforehand. So they were like 7 or 8. They got a good feast yesterday. So, but
like you said, the weather, the temperature last week, not last week, the week before, it was really cold, and they come up for a bit of food, but they were hanging mid-water. Now, every time you walk to the pond, they're shooting back up again.
Took Teddy out with me this afternoon, and they were straight up. As soon as they saw both me and him, they were straight up there at top, mouths going. I thought, well, there you go, then have 3 or 4 handfuls in there. Yeah. He loves it, going out to feed them. Amanda says, Amanda Black Shield says, 28 degrees in Derby today. Bloody hell. Yeah. That's, it seemed pretty windy, but pretty miserable.
It was very warm out. There was a warm wind, I must admit. I wouldn't go that far. You can ask him.
But I don't think experts comes into it. Gaz, Daz and Mike, could I ask your expert opinion on growing koi out in the winter, please? Are they outside? Are they outside in the temperatures, and are they going to be getting any heat to them? If they get heat to them, then you ain't going to have any problem with them growing up at all. You should be able to keep feeding them as you are, as long as the temperatures are above 10 to 15 degrees. You can still feed high protein foods, and you can still bang that food into them and still keep them growing throughout the winter period. If they're dropping below 10 to 15 degrees, then you want to be dropping to wheat germ until such time as they don't come up and take it anymore, because more than likely the temperatures are going to drop a little bit and the fish will go into torpor, drop down to the bottom of your pond, cluster up in a group together, and probably become pretty lifeless till the warmer temperatures start to come back through again next spring, which is
again, it all depends.
All depends on your water and your temperatures mainly. So what's your temperatures? What temperature are you keeping them at? Is it indoors? Is it outdoors? What are you feeding at present? 23 degrees, sorry, not 28. I thought 28 sounded a bit warm.
You want to have your fish as well. Do you want them to spawn? If you want them to spawn, then give them a natural winter. If you don't want them to spawn, keep them warm, keep feeding them, and they won't spawn. But so that energy they'll put into spawning, they'll put into growth, and they'll reach their goal faster.
Yeah. I mean, last winter I put 6.
Quite a bit there, didn't you, on them? Yeah.
I bought 6 or 7 2-inch goshkis just before the weather started changing to cold.
Hang about. Oh, let's before you go any further. 6 to 7 inch.
No, 2 inch.
2 inch.
Yeah, but you said
I thought I was going well then.
You got it to 6 to 7 inch.
2 inch, about 2 inch.
6 to 7 inch, ladies, gents.
Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah. 2 inch. By the time spring come round, I got them to 6 to 7 inch.
Yeah.
That was during winter. And the reason why is, the way I think it is, because I didn't mess about with blanket weed. The blanket weed started to grow. I mean, it started to grow again now in the pond.
Yeah, you left all yours in last year from the feed.
Just leave it. Just leave it. As long as it don't get stupidly and start clogging up my main pump, I just left it in. And like I say, very minimal.
All you need to do, if anybody needs some blanket weed, I know a really good breeder of it.
Yeah. We harvest it on the farm by the meter.
Yeah.
So
that's good to grow, especially in the polytunnel. It goes like mad in there.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Jeez. Like I say, just naturals. That's
natural foods as well. Because there's always going to be.
In the tunnel, when the blanket weed is growing, the fish do seem to be a lot happier and seem to grow a lot better. And the growth is smoother. It's not jerky. It's not stop. They just seem to, I don't know. I think whether it's the natural cover it gives them, or whether they're eating some of it, because they do peck at it all the time.
Oh yeah,
but it does seem to have some beneficial effect.
Yeah, 100%.
Apart from when you want to look at them or get them out.
Yeah. It's like pulling curtains across.
Got a quick question here for you, Daz. Where do you buy your liners from, Daz? And what are they made from?
All different ones. In the koi house, they are butyl liners, and I got those from Bardill's Garden Centre. It's a local aquatic store and garden centre near me.
Yeah,
but they're hellishly expensive. The butyl. I think I was on about £200 a liner.
I mean, that woven stuff. If you don't put any windows in or like that woven stuff, it's not the best, but it'll last 25 to 40 years guarantee on it.
Or for a purpose, if it's not for a pond or a show pond, and it's a working pond, and you want it to grow on frying and that kind of thing, they're as cheap as chips. You get a slight bit of damage to any of them, which is pretty damn difficult to do.
Yeah,
you can't rip it.
I tell you, it's easier butyl than it is that stuff.
Yeah, it's strong stuff, and it's cheap and effective for that type of environment, for a growing on. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but if you're just chucking them in bin, mate, and you just want to make something quick and a quick, easy, quick knockup.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Especially something that you might change in 2 to 3 years. I'd just go with one of them. Cheap as chips.
So long as you're not putting a window in it, because silicone will not stick to it.
No,
That's the downside.
P1, gold label, nothing
No.
will stick to it.
It's like Teflon, it just repels it all.
Yeah.
This is quite funny. The next one comes up. Anyone suffering with blanket weed? More full of it out the pond today and just scratched the surface. Yeah, that's funny you should mention that. This other Daz has been suffering with some of that too. But personally, my own.
That's due down to high phosphates and
nitrates. Yeah.
Nitrates.
Having said that, the blanket weed is taking your nitrates out of the water because it is a plant. And at the end of the day, what other plant grows through the winter? There is no other pond plants that grow through the winter, but blanket weed does. So is it beneficial to leave the blanket weed in because it's extracting your nitrates?
That's it, mate. I turn my UV off.
As well, can it? If they start getting trapped in it and start getting wrapped up in it, they can't get gill movement because they get stuck into it.
There's a limit to
especially big fish.
There's 2.5
as well, I suppose.
2.5 months ago, I turned my UV off. My water stayed clear, gin clear. But I do think I started getting some kind of suspended algae particles. What's landed on the bottom to cause that blanket algae to
boom again.
It's not boom. It's probably about 1 inch long, 2 inch long, all the way around.
As soon as I see it like that in my pond, obviously you can't do it now, but as soon as I see it starting to get to sort of like this length, that's it. Line cancers it. Go. Get rid of it.
I put my UV back on. That's why the national grid's draining. But what's it called? But like I say, hopefully it stops. It'll grow. It'll grow slower. Hopefully, because I do think UVs do a lot more than just keeping the green water away.
Not sure about that, but
no, I'm not sure about that.
You put it back on now. Let's see, because it's the water that passes past the ultraviolet that kills off the algae in the water, and the blanket answer, or the blanket weed, should I say, is attached to the side of your pond and never passes through your ultraviolet. So,
spores.
Yeah.
The way the spores. Yeah. The way the spores
that go through and pass through, circulate through, then it could do,
So if I never turned mine off, I think I wouldn't have been having algae
growth now. Yeah. I mean, when does it change from being algae to blanket? What is it what makes it? Because it's the same plant.
No.
I think it is. No.
It's.
I thought it was the same plant that just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew.
Yeah, algae spores.
I'm not sure whether there's different strains of blanket weed or whether different water conditions can.
Where do you get it from?
The structure of blanket weed, because some it is very long and stringy. Some of it is like single strands. There's all different kinds of blanket weed.
Yeah, but where does it come from then? If
a lot of the time it is airborne, like seeds.
Right, so it's spores and the drop in pond surface.
Isn't it? And it just.
Yeah.
Question here from Simon: how many trophies have we got in the Champions League and EFL? Ears stop. Question laughing.
Oh.
Don't do football.
Sat by the pond feeding them now. Skeggy is. And watching us outside in garden.
Large
ratchet straps would work a treat as well.
Well, I did think that. Yeah, it's just whether I could get one long enough because it'd be like 40 foot to go all the way around the pond.
And a hell of a lot more expensive than that cable that you've got, and nowhere near as strong.
23 quid for this whole kit.
Yeah.
Or this long.
I mean, ratchet straps are strong, but they won't be as strong as that cable. No. And then you've got to remember that over a long period of time, ratchets in UV, ultraviolet onto a ratchet strap eventually become weaker, and they fray.
Just like tissue paper,
mine's still feeling well, been dropping Wheaties in 2, going mad for them. How is everything, mate? Is everything? Are you ready for some fish? Let me know.
Yeah.
Jeff Lee says, evening nights of the round pond. Good evening, fellas.
Good evening, Jeff.
Sir Jeff a lot. My UV's going on in the morning and switch them off on a night. Yeah, I was thinking about switching
that's not a bad idea.
mine onto a timer and all now and putting them on so that they come on.
Just
But
nice
my worry is if you're switching it on and off a lot.
The ballast, you blow the ballast.
Do you blow the bulb? Yeah?
No, the ballast. You blow the ballast.
Ballast.
Yeah.
Fitting small log burner in filter house. Sweet. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Evening, Sir Dangler. evening, Sir KH Drop a Lot. How is everyone doing this fine evening? I'm doing good, mate. Daz, you need to speak to me about a lineup. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, and you, kind sir. I first started with a plastic bag and the goldfish from the Goose Fair.
Yeah, I've done that bin liner.
Koi Collector says I use the All Pond IDPM liner. It is, or is it? I think nice and smooth, looks good and pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Nipping Kai says mine woven liner, no windows, drains stuck with Gorilla Glue. Ah. So Gorilla Glue works. That bonds it, does it? Sweet.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Gorilla Glue. Now, did you use the Gorilla Glue, the gel form, or did you use the liquid form, mate? Because I found that liquid form one's slow to activate, but the gel one seems to be faster. Nip, that we activated that with the activator stuff. Question. Yes, Skeg. I'll have to try that as I've got to do a patch on mine. I mean, I've seen it done because that, in case you didn't know, I mean, that pond liner ain't no new. It ain't nothing fantastic. No. It's been used on tents for flipping years. It's the
ground sheets.
Yeah. Now, it is 100% waterproof, but I have seen them on ground sheets where people do patch repairs on them and they bond it in. Now, I've never ever thought to think what they might use, but I'm pretty sure that when you get one of those sheets with them in, they come with a patch for your fly sheet and a patch for your ground sheet repair kit. Worth having a look at. Skeggy said floodlights. That's how we're doing it. Was going to PP the pond this weekend, but ended up wallpapering son's house. So going to have to wait until the 27th when I have the week off. You can do it on an evening, mate. It's PPing. It's only a
time's against you now, mate, for temperatures.
Yeah. You're going to be running out of temperatures where you can be using.
So, but
does it matter?
Why is he PPing anyway? That's the question.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think some of his fish he thinks has still got white spot.
Oh, PP won't. I don't think PP kills a power zone. Oh, hold up.
It is a parasite killer, but white spot is a protozoa.
Protozoa. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so
it's not a parasite in the strictest sense.
I'm going to say most other stuff though now is going to be getting to the point, regardless, it's too cold to treat with.
Yeah.
White spot.
Anybody knows?
On mine tonight.
Can you use PP, potassium permanganate, to clear up or treat for white spot? Irish Joy Kai says, all right, gents, I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're good. There we go. Now, Skeggy's come straight in with it, but we'll get straight down to it in a second.
Google Skeggy.
One is fine. One is in fine shape, sir. Jeffo. Just sat here listening to one of those fine folks talking koi. Just splendid it is. If one agrees, thumbs up and subscribe. Peter's Pond and Puddle says difficult to do for me, mate. It's
The way,
right, of course you do. Sorry, but I forgot. Salt will kill white spot, and it's temperature dependent.
Isn't.
Oh, sorry, isn't temperature dependent. Right, so there you go. Work out the literage of your pond, mate, and bang some salt in there accordingly, up to 0.3, and that should kill your white spot. I've been on a Saturday currently on the train back from York to Newcastle. I had to take the wife out. Is she sat outside here? If she is. Good evening. You've been out on the bender then? Yeah, tonight just a bit of make-up for Thursday night, mate, because I was away. And these guys didn't want to roll with it on their own. They were all like, the pressure.
Good.
Kerry Coy says, salt for white spot, guys. West Brom Coy says, shameless plug, guys. I'm only 5 subscribers away from my first giveaway. And what we will do is we will... Where is it? Catch up. I shall share your channel in a minute, mate.
Let me see if I've subscribed.
What the hell? Colin, you're an ass.
Sorry, subscribed. Sorry, mate.
I will put it up, mate, when it comes up on the other screen. The chat's slower on this one, more it is because that's live, and you'll see this after I see what's on here. So as soon as your channel comes up, mate, I will share West Brom Coy's channel again for see if we can help him get up there to the, I'm guessing, 100 subscriber giveaway, is it? Or are you above that?
I mean, on the white spot.
FMG is best for ick, yeah, but
That's what I'm
FMG can't be used in temperatures less than 10 degrees, which is the problem.
Yeah, but the pond's not down. The pond's not down to 10 degrees yet, is it?
Mine now.
Oh, it's yours. He's up there, isn't it?
That's what I mean. Up here, mine's been below 10 degrees for at least the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A little bit warmer this week, I would have guessed, with the slightly warmer week we've had. But yeah, prior to that, I've been down 10%.
4% salt of whatever your total literage is, isn't it?
Pierce put thought of a salt, but need a meter too. No, you don't. If you've got no salt in, mate, all you need to do is work out the literage.
Literage of your pond.
Well, you contact us afterwards, mate. I will give you the literage of your pond, and I'll tell you how much you need to put in. It's a piece of cake, mate. If you've never had salt in and you've never put no salt in, you don't need a meter. There's an exact calculation to do it, mate, and you'll just be some like for my pond is 11 pounds.
11 kilo.
11 kg, sorry, yeah. Charlie Mr. Brown's put, this will get you, Gaz, something, which translates to, I love you, baby. Whatever the hell that says. I'm guessing that is the ick, the white spot. In what's that then?
I think it's spectrum.
Anybody else want to pronounce that?
I can't even read it and man pronounce it.
Yeah, respect it.
In your Venus, respect it. Respect you.
Somebody's been Googling again, Colin.
Yeah.
Are you off on lashes? Are you going as a bunch of lads that look like they've just come straight out from work?
Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Better look like village people.
Going out as the
not village people.
Bob the Builder.
Makeup on.
How you doing?
We're all going out.
Yes, at some point you're live now, guys. 44 people can see you live on YouTube. Get your assistant to make you look a bit horrible. Or I could always smash your face and that'll make you look good. Mike K says that translates to I love you, baby. Birmingham Gary says subbed West Brom kite. Vince says ick shouldn't really be a problem in cold temps though. It loses the ability to reproduce. West Brom Koi says, thanks, Gary, sub to you earlier too. Let's see if we can. There we go.
Right.
Go to his channel.
I don't think that is the case. I don't think that is the case with
Come on in here. Come on.
Because of
here's the ghouls that are going out for the Halloween night. Ready? You've already got them. Oh, you cheeky. Have a good time. Don't wake me up when you come in leathered.
yeah, the temperatures. Right. When somebody said about the temperatures, about ick, about what's it called? It goes dormant in cooler temperatures. I don't think that is the case because
it does breed faster in
what it does, yeah,
faster in a warmer temperature. It's like tropical.
But say in a guppy, say for instance, your eater goes pop. Your fish will get ick because the water got too cold.
You see, there's a thing actually. Yeah, you're right. Ick comes, or white spot comes in fluctuations of temperatures.
Temperature, yeah.
So if it drops cold and stays cold, that might be what skeg is meaning in the sense of
stable. It's a less stable environment. Parasite.
Yeah, so they might struggle to breed and reproduce and die off. But
yeah.
Did he embark it? Well? Come on then. Up.
Petrified.
No. Sonny just come and left. He's scared stupid, barking at everybody when they walked in with all building gear on. Not that he barks at me when I walk in, looking like that every day a week. So, yeah.
Is he back up?
No, they've gone now. He's stood watching them going out, but doing this.
It's puffing at him, yeah.
3 kg per 1,000 litres will raise it to 0.3%. Yep, there you go. Bubble and fins, what medications would you suggest having on standby? I would say 100%. I would always have potassium permanganate. I would always have hydrogen peroxide for neutralising it.
Or sodium thiosulfate, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying you are new to the RB bubble and fins, but those kind of treatments, if you don't know what you're doing, just
always
be very careful.
Always on the
caution side
with PP. If you're going to use it, make sure you know somebody that's used it before and can come and advise you and do it with you. Always have your hydrogen peroxide to neutralise it should anything go wrong, and never overdose of it because it's if you don't know what you're doing. People that do know what they're doing and know what the signs are. Alprex.
Learnex.
I would say Learnex Pro. Always on yourself.
Those two are pretty much all you need for parasites.
Yeah, and another one that I would say that we've cured quite a few problems with this year has been CT, which is chloramine. Brilliant stuff.
FMG and malachite and all these other things. Personally, I will touch the barge pole. I found them totally ineffective.
I've tried them and they don't seem to do enough.
No, pay a lot of money and it's a load of crap.
Yeah, I think if you use that kind of stuff, you've got to double up more than what it says because there's so much less in it now than what it used to be that it just doesn't do what it.
Yeah,
I find it knocks the population down, but doesn't kill the parasites completely, which is useless because within a few weeks they're back up to the same again.
But one thing I will say, and we'll touch on it again, 100%. Potassium permanganate. Be careful. If you don't use it before, always get somebody to come and show you what's the best mixture, how to mix it. And if you're unsure and you don't want to treat the whole pond, you can always mix it up in a bucket and you can always treat it, or in a mixture in a bucket, put it in a measuring bowl and treat the fish individually. Give them a
Dip
7-minute dip instead.
Or take your fish out, like Gaz says, dip them, treat them, keep them separate from your pond, nuke your pond with PP. Doesn't matter how strong you do your pond, then you can overdose it to make sure you've killed whatever's in there, drain your water out, fill it up again, and put your fish back in. That's the safest way to do it.
Yeah.
And to make sure you actually kill whatever's in the pond.
So those would be the ones that I'd have in my arsenal. And I do have, apart from the Alprex, which has run out and I've just used it and I need to get another bottle. I need to get another bottle of Alprex and a bottle of Learnex Pro. Those two, PP, CT, would be the ones that I would have for treatments. And then obviously get yourself like one of the little treatment, first aid kits.
Yeah.
There's everything you pretty much need in one of those little first aid kits, should you need to do anything. If you've got ulcers and stuff.
And Kasuri, that sort of thing, they're good for little nicks and scrapes, aren't they?
Try catching
me personally, the number one rule, if you're going into koi in a massive way, in a serious way, quarantine tank every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And always quarantine a new fish. Don't just think, I'll be all right. It looked clean where I got it from. I'll just bang it in. No, it'll always bite you.
Because there is
a lot of guys, it's easier said than done. If you're like me and you ain't got a quarantine system and you ain't got nowhere to put one, you're screwed. You've got to run that risk.
You get back like 12 o'clock at night, you think, I ain't got time to quarantine it and everything. It's very tempting to just bung it in the pond.
But what I would do, me now, personally, I would bring it home. I would mix up a bucket. I would bang some PP in it, and I'd give it a 7-minute dip before I put it in. That way, then at least you're eliminating some of the possibilities. Not saying all, but you're doing the best that you can before you bang it in there. Yes, it will stress the fish, but the other one is you put
protecting the rest of your fish.
Protecting the rest of your fish, which is the one thing that we're all trying to make sure that we do as well as. Not everybody's got a quarantine system, and I understand that. I'm one of those.
Good idea though, Gaz, because the PP is like a bleaching agent, and if there's any bacteria on the fish, you stand a good chance of sterilising that bacteria. That's one of the main things you don't want in your pond, these bacterial issues.
Well, you've always done it for me, Daz. Daz has never had anything, but he's always done it with any of the fish that he's either given to me, Mick, or anybody that's been there. They've all been PP dipped prior to going. And you can eat, if you don't know how to mix it, you can even get some of the stuff that's pre-mixed with an indication. I think it's 20 mil to, let's say, 10 litres of water. That's just an example. I'm not saying it tells you the exact dosage to mix it in for a 7-minute dip.
Yeah.
And T-Labs.
Yeah.
And
which is pretty good.
Do it as well,
yeah.
Bubble and fins, one of each. LOL. Yeah. I'm buying from Skeggy's Pond Supplies too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Get up. There's the link for West Brom Koi. If you could do me a huge favour, guys, go around there and give him a sub if you're on and you have not already subbed to him before. Help him get his channel to his first giveaway and then enter the giveaway. Why the hell not? Thanks, Keggy. That's what I was thinking. LOL. If you buy one of everything, you're going to have some deep pockets, and 90% of what you've just put on your shelf, you might as well just launch it bin. So, no, it's pointless. Satan's Day. It doesn't go dormant. It loses its ability to reproduce. But, right, so that's white spot loses its ability to reproduce.
That's in extreme cold temp. That's in temperatures below.
It won't bring the ick out, but it won't get crazy bad. Isn't ick caused by stress? A stressful change to the fish in the tanks comes out in ick. In temps changes, water parameters not good. Yeah, you're right, mate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two things. Stress, bad
combination
water
is bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, Koi Killer. Charlie Mr. Brown says, at Bubble and Fins, don't have a friend called Ryan.
Yeah, so I know that.
That must be an inside joke. Mick H says, Mick, why is your name on the screen, the director? shouldn't it be Shazam? Yes. While we were away on the
Wednesday.
Thursday night, we did a little bit of a mess around between ourselves. I was recording song clips, bits of songs, and asking them questions and quizzes about name the singer, sing the chorus, and all this lot. And there's a gentleman that sat not too far from me that claims he knows nothing about music, but yet got every single question right.
I'm bit.
As hell, super fast. So impressed were both me and Mike KH at the end of the competition when we announced, well, when my battery went flat on my phone. He then confessed to using Shazam all night.
I don't know anything about
you said, Mr. Lawson.
Minus 1,000 points for slivering.
Yeah. What's it called? Now, when he started talking about musicals, yes, I did, but
Yeah,
all that other
he knew his musicals, he knew them ones. And handbags. Alprex is malachite and aquaflavin mixed, or aquaflavin mixed.
Yeah, but it's the mixture rate though, isn't it?
I'm going to say it seems a hell of a lot stronger because it actually works. I've tried the other stuff and it does nothing.
See, Simon, I've tried FMG this year.
Right.
Last year it worked well. I know I needed to do
Which one though? Which one?
Yeah, there's more than one type of FMG.
Yeah,
there is.
There's
Which one?
One with.
There's two companies that make it one way and two companies that make it another way.
I must have bought the cheap ass crap that doesn't work because it didn't do nothing for me.
One uses two companies use formalin, yeah, and malachite green, and these are other two companies that use formaldehyde.
Yeah, there is. We looked at the contents on the bottles of it to see because we were talking about this before it passed. You and Skeggy, we were talking with Skeggy, weren't we, about it, saying that there's some of them different to others. But yeah.
About salt.
Mike Bass says Tamidine is a good spray on open wounds.
Yeah.
Which comes in most, as I said, Mike, comes in most of your little first aid koi repair touch-up kits, whatever you want to class them as, first aid kits. I see Nikoi. Yes, I got that one right.
You got that one?
Daz, Mick and everyone. How you doing, bud?
All right.
Evening.
Now, let's not go down the line. Evening, Steph.
Yeah.
Nice, gangster. NT Labs, permanganate dip.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Permanganate dip. That's good stuff. Well worth having some of that.
Yeah.
Up north, Kai says salt bath at the very least. Not everyone has the facilities for a quarantine, but a salt bath will quickly disrupt the osmosis of any parasite.
Yeah. Just a bucket and PP. Everyone must own a bucket or even a watering can. So as long as it's big enough to put your fish in, that's all you need for a PP dip.
Skeggy's got me again on this one. Ideal.
What's that? Ideal reproduction.
Temperature 30 degrees C. So yeah, hence the reason why when you get fish, you bring them from another pond or from another tropical fish shop store, bang them in your pond, bang them in your tank. And your temps are, up to 28, 30 degrees. Normally brings out ick when the stress of the fish. The ideal reproduction. Love that, Skeggy. We're brilliant. That were a good one. I almost look like ibuprofen a little bit.
But I don't agree with that. Sorry.
But the ideal
controversial again, Mr. Lawson.
No, but because
I challenge you, sir.
you filter you eat fucks up in your tropical tank. Your temperature comes down. What do the fish get?
Normally get ick, yeah.
Thank you. That's my case. That's all you need to say. So 30
You're on.
it is, isn't it?
He has challenged you to a duel, sir.
No, but
What say thee?
Dawn.
Quick question from West Brom Koi. To see people's opinion, pros and cons of box weld liners versus fiberglass. Pros and cons. Cheaper.
To be honest with you, they both do the same thing. Both do look shit top when they've done. They do look really good. Both.
Con would be, if you're slightly out with your measurements, you could end up with a baggy one.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with Boxwells. Yeah.
Another con, I would say, if you were fitting a window in, it seems to be a little bit more difficult when you've got a line. I'm not saying it's not doable. It is doable, but it's more difficult than what it would be with a fiberglass one. So that would be a slight con. Pros with fiberglass all day long. It's a guaranteed pond, isn't it? It's not going to be an issue for a hell of a long time. I don't know exactly how long, but I know you seem to have a hell of a lot less issues with fiberglass. You got box well liner. You don't have any corners, no folds, but any liner as such, if you ever have to get in there, you always run the risk of a piercing puncture. Drop something in there, some asshole in there. You could run the risk of it punching or piercing. Fiberglass, I would say, would be stronger, more robust. So there's a few there. I mean, to me, if you can afford it, fiberglass all day long. 100%. But quick simplicity, boxwell liner, it's a case of just dropping it straight in, mate. Done, innit? Job done. You're filling it with water. You don't have to wait. You don't have to paint it. You don't have to sand it back. You don't have to nib it back. You don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. You're straight into it. For me.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Pro from Skeggy would Pro Glass lasts forever. Don't last forever. Super strong, perfect fits. Perfect fits. Cons expensive, but it don't last forever.
Yeah.
Fiberglass does deteriorate over time. Hence the reason why they have to bring whole boats in every year and patch repair and all that kind of stuff, because it does sometimes get small blisters, moisture gets in behind it, it pops, it bulges, it needs to be knocked out, skimmed and redone. Don't last forever. Bubble and fins, I don't get it. How's Ryan? I think Ryan's an inside joke from somebody that might have supplied somebody with some fish that made the comment. And gave it That's my guess. I was NT Labs and now I'm using EA. Right. Peter's Pond at West Brom, Coy just subbed. There's another few for you now, mate. Let me know what you're up to. 45 cm fish in a watering can, dip head first and tail.
You need one with a wide spout so you
can. Thanks, Pete. Jeff Lee says big watering cans. Charlie Mifter Brown says, I had a friend who said that he knew what he was doing with using treatments in my pond. The bloody clown killed my fish, so be careful with treatments. There you go. Right. So that's what he was talking about. If dosing the pond with PP do have some peroxide too, it's essential. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And if you're ever caught short and you can't get none because your local koi place is closed, you can get it at 0.5% solution mix from the chemist or a pharmacy, which will do exactly the same thing and a lot cheaper. Life Around the Koi Pond said, I won't be treating for anything this winter, only if they get open wounds and stuff. Saying that, I'm not getting any to worry about from the fish. Crossed fingers. Don't ever say you're not getting something. Just don't leave that out because you don't do yourself, mate.
I've touched wood for you.
I see Koi says West Brom just subbed. Skeggy's Pond does Shelton. There you go. WhatsApped you a link. WhatsApped you a link. That's it. He just retaliated and took you off your steed.
But the what's it called? I'll look at that in more detail later, Skegger.
Like I said.
The what's it called? The white spot situation. 30 degrees. Whenever you know the goldfish to be in 30 degrees.
Goldfish?
Yeah.
In my tunnel in the summer.
But
well, not goldfish, but yeah, my pond goldfish this year. 30
The
degrees.
goldfish
I'm more
normal
susceptible to it.
are more susceptible to it, but they
Yeah.
don't ever get to. You don't put a heater in with goldfish, do you? So when would it really ever get?
No, but the thing is, the other thing is, Peter's fish are goldfish that he's got the problem with. It is goldfish because he hasn't got no coil left, unfortunately. He lost them all with the problem that we're having. And it is goldfish that's struggling with it, or has been struggling with it.
Yeah. So
sort your problem, mate. That should sort your issue, 100%.
Temperature fluctuation.
Yeah. Salt will kill it and get rid of it. Jobs are good. And it's cheap as chips, mate. We'll talk to you about it later, bud. I'll text you in the morning if this evening's too late or whatever. Thanks, Steph. Mick, Steph, lasts forever compared to a liner? Yeah, does, mate. Yeah, 100%. Okay. Thank you for explaining that to me, Charlie. Yeah, I guessed it was an inside joke. Kerry Coy, get in lead, 2-1.
Who?
Who the hell's Leeds? I thought you was thought that was your name. What I saw earlier. Sorry if I read it wrong. What? Getting Leeds. Biggest pond has sheltered forever compared to a liner. Yeah, they do last a hell of a lot longer. It just doesn't last forever. But
Yeah.
a hell of a lot longer than anything else. A hell of a lot longer than any other liner or any other form of box weld or anything. And to be fair, if you research it and you learn how to do it, i.e. do a little test sample and a trial patch beforehand, it ain't all that complicated. A lot of people make it out to be really difficult, and it isn't.
Push comes to shove,
prep work, right?
You'll be doing something like that anyway with fiberglass. If I buy this thing I've been trying to buy.
Say again.
You'll be able to help me do this little project I've got. I want
I've built car bonnets. I've put silica scoops into a car bonnet because the scoop on a silica is made of fiberglass. I've fiberglassed them into car bonnets and blended it out, feathered it all out, 2-packed it, filled it, done it. I've done quite big.
I'll show you what. You're gonna be saying why the hell I want that, but I just want it.
Well, whatever it is, mate. Yeah, if you're doing, to me, right, if anybody's doing a hobby, no matter what it is, if it's something that they're interested in and something they want to do, and it passes the time of day, that's what hobby's about, regardless to whatever it might be.
You know something?
Weird one, but
if I could, no wrong van bags. I'll show you after the live show. It's cool.
Sweet. I would suggest to anyone using PP to have at least double the amount of hydrogen peroxide they think they will need. That's one very good tip. 100%. Yeah. I'd agree with that, Skeggy, all day long, mate. Yeah. Even Paula's Pond Bill say hello all.
Right. Well done, West Brom, anyway.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
West Brom, Coy, 99 subs, mate. Almost there. I wish I knew. I wish I could sub again.
He's reached it.
Oh, Kiefer Paula, do us a favour. Go over to West Brom's and go over to this.
No, he's reached 100.
Oh, he's reached it. Sweet. There we go. Well, in fact, sorry, it's going to make a difference to put it in again. Anyway, I'm done. Bob over there. Get him over that 100 mark, just in case somebody's does what they do with me every week and subs and unsubs and subs and unsubs.
Well done, mate.
Talking of subs, massive thank you to all the new subs that subscribed this past week and last week. Really do appreciate it. We are now on the countdown to the 1,000 instead of thinking, oh, how far are we off? We are 169 subscribers away from the 1,000 mark myself, which I'm proper chuffed to bits with, guys. And that's thanks to you lot, 100%.
We're nice of you to reach it, mate. We really are.
Yeah, it would be absolutely cool. What I'm aiming to try, see if I can do, is get to that 1,000 mark. 1,000 mark. What I'm trying to get to for Christmas. That's what I'd like.
And I think with the videos up and coming, mate, I do think we're going to hopefully blow that out of the water.
I hope so. Congrats, West Brom, mate, for getting to the 100 subs.
Yeah,
sweet, mate.
I think we're gonna. I would like to think that this video that we're going to be hopefully doing in the next couple of weeks. If plans to go to plan, I think will be an interesting bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we're going to say on that matter.
Where was they? Or Tesco's in the hair dyeing section in an emergency, or use dechlorinator. Yeah. What was that? What's the crystal stuff called?
Sodium thiosulfate.
There you go. Yeah. And Sadie Kai, feel free to sub to my crappy channel. I already am. Cool. Anybody else out there want to subscribe to Iceni Kai's? Let me see if I can find his channel. We'll bang that.
As long as you're enjoying doing it, mate, it ain't crap.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Crappy channel, he says, with 1,060 subscribers already. But we will share the love regardless. Bang that in there. Stick that on there. There you go, guys. Swing by and let Iceni Kai know you've been. The crystals, that's the one, Skip. The crystals that I can't pronounce, and it's what get me every time on. Nip and Koi. Come on, let's get that one as well. Let's get Nip and Koi up to See if we can get Nip and Koi up to 100 subs as well.
Iceni Koi, come on. 15 videos and you're at 1,006 subs. That's some good going, that is.
It is good going, yeah.
Really good going, mate. You should be proud of yourself. Get in there, mate. That's right.
And there we've got nipping coys as well. Anybody that's
Koi.
watching tonight that hasn't already done it already, please pop round. Let's see if we can get him to 100 subscribers as well. We only need a few more, as he is at 97 right now. And I'm sure we can get him up to the 100 mark. And then there's 2 giveaways for us to enter into. Yes.
Is it called Nip Koi? I've got
Nip Koi.
Or I've got
N-I-P-P
Nip Koi.
Koi.
I'm subscribed to Nip Koi.
Let's see if we can get him up there. Why the hell not? I mean, people like Phil could hand over a few from his channel. You'd never notice. He's got so many now. He could just palm you off 10 or so. Could you, Phil?
Yeah. What's it called? Irish Jordan. Crack on with him as well, because his pond's lovely.
Oh yeah, mate. I quite like that thing that you were doing with the filter systems. How you've kind of reversed them and turned them around from what they were. And I like the pond, mate. I love how you've got that massive big waterfall cascading into it. Sweet, that. Proper liked it. We had a good look through all your videos of a week, mate. We're nice.
Like I say, Telford Koi, AC Koi. Like I say, people just go. Like I say, go watch them. They're like I say, they're all informative channels. So.
I unsubscribed from a lot of channels due to association with you know who. He who shall not be mentioned. He's back again. He's like a cockroach, man. You just can't kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The crystal you can't pronounce.
And you shall not be named.
We need some.
What is it?
There must be kryptonite or something out there that'll kill him.
There's the link. There's the link again. Give it a switch by, guys. That's for Iceni Kai's. That one there is for Nip in Koi, and the ones that I've shared prior was for West Brom Koi. Nip in Koi just subbed. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Charlie Bifter Brown, Iceni Koi, sub to you, mate. Life Around just subbed. Bloody hell. I've got 300 videos out and about 450 subs. Come on, Skeg. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's see if we can get you a few more.
Come on, Skeg. Get Skeggy up there. And like I say, anybody wants any pond supplies?
You're close to the 500 mark, though, mate. That's halfway there.
Yeah.
Which is, let's go to channel.
Yep. If anybody's interested in needs any pond supplies, always give Skeggy pond supplies.
Not only does he just do a YouTube channel, he also provides pond supplies, and he's very reasonably priced. And I'll say this much for him: if he's struggling, he even does personal deliveries.
Yeah, if
in the past.
Yeah, if he needs it in a rush, like I say, got a bit.
Thumbs up. Charlie Brifter already subbed to you, bro. Already subbed to Nip. I was 98, subbed, nipping koi. Oh, I was 98, subbed. No, right, I get you. You was number 98. I thought we had another channel to share then. I see Nikoi says, cheers, Charlie. I just subbed too. LOL, cockroach. I just subscribed. He had the, well, I'm gonna have a quick gripe in a moment. Why not? Why the hell not? It's my channel. I can do it. He even had the cheek to contact me the other day. To turn around, this was at midnight. To turn around to tell me that he's been in touch with the police and they will be coming to see me.
It's threatening behaviour.
Remove those videos right now while I still can. Well, guess what, mate? I'm not gonna. They're gonna stay exactly where they are. And when I decided I was gonna reply back with him a little bit, good talk, Gary, whatever. Just so you know, I'm not taking nothing away. Not gonna remove the videos. I'll even take a Counter-Strike, mate. So get it out your head. They're going nowhere. Everybody can get to you and see just how much of a twat you are. Killed his elbows though. I seen Nikoi, subbed, mate. Nip, think I was your 100th sub. Yes. Please click the live. Please. Well, get out of the way. I think I was your 100th sub. Please click on the stream. Yep. Give us a thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, all the rest of it. That one, Skeggy's been close to 500 for about 2 months. It's how it is.
That's how it goes.
Keep going. Keep plugging away at it, mate. If you're enjoying it, what difference does it make? That's the way to look at it.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing. Hope you like my koi. Daz has seen them. Jamie's Koi Pond says, subbed up north Koi Pond. To be fair, those at Skeg, 270 of them are about the conservatory. That was a good one. Didn't read 101, thanks all. There you go, sweet. I seen it. LOL at Mick. I was 101, the koi collector. True sign. Oh, dear me. That's why I like doing this, because it just makes me giggle just listening to some of the stuff that people put in. I'm struggling with the cold and the subscribers, mate. I struggle with the cold and subscribers, mate. You're struggling with a cold. God damn. I struggle reading, mate. West Brom Koi and another 200 videos from you. Skeggy was video replies to the 1-2 wonder.
West Brom. He's got 2.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Credit where credit's due. He wants some Jagger rat poison. Isn't that 1 strike? LOL. West Brom, I deleted a lot of those, to be fair. I've 78 just plodding along. Jamie's Koi Pond. Here we go.
Go on, get him, go on. Let's get him up there.
Come on. There's enough in to do it. There's definitely enough people. Go to channel.
Up to all of them, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm already subbed, Jamie. But
Need to find some that I haven't subbed to.
Let's get you up. Let's get you up there if we can, mate, as well. That'd be sweet if we can get a few channels up to 100. That'd be sweet for him. Daz mentioned the Sado in my pond the other week, and then again 2 days later.
Must be the other Daz. It can't be me. I wouldn't do that.
SK Liverpool lost 2-1 to Leeds. I know two people like that.
Do very well, aren't they?
Oh, what was it? Last week? Oh, it's just the one.
Who was you playing last week?
In a Jeffrey and Mike's voice. It was just a blip, and then you got trying to crap bit. Hey, what did I do to you last week? I can do it again this week.
Jamie been on yours a while from Skeggy. West Brom says, sub Jamie, Skeggy. I didn't do anything like that. There's a reply there to you, Mick, and to the 2-1 from Skeggy. I'll sort a giveaway out. There you go. See, sorry, you got to spend some brass now. Jamie just subbed Jamie's koi pond. Now, you'll never walk alone. Does remember they were all sat in my pond. Does remember they were all sat in my pond. It must be Daz. It must be the other Daz.
Oh, I've seen it. Yes, it's Steph. That's what threw me.
Subtit, I seen it, and Jamie a few weeks back. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Keith or Paula, whichever it might be.
Yes,
it's koi pond.
They were the fish that were all clamped up.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah.
And they're all fine now. A few days later, swimming around happy as Larry.
Jamie's koi
I
pond.
wonder if that was cold then. Just
cracking fish as well. Yeah, it could have just been temperature or something.
tropical temp.
What is it? Jamie's koi pond.
Yeah. I've just put a link.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Did I put Jamie's in?
You must have done, yeah, but sorry, I'll go on.
Westcliff Koi Pond.
There's Jamie's now.
I haven't stuck to that one. I've not heard that one before.
Right, so there was another one there, West Cliff's Koi Pond. Let's find that one. Oh, where's West Cliff there? West Cliff. Where's that gone? West Cliffs is awesome. Why can't I see
That
West
fella.
Cliff?
It's there.
West Cliff Koi Pond. Yeah.
Yeah.
310 subscribers, was it?
40 videos, 316 subscribers. Oh, wait, 317 now.
Talk amongst yourselves, guys, while I try to see if I can find his link. Where's it gone? Where's his name?
I just searched it, just typed it in.
Let's have a quick look, see if we can find it.
What are you looking for, Mick?
No, I've just subscribed to Jamie's koi pond.
I thought it was on one of them 0898 numbers again.
No,
Oh, I'm already subbed. Oh, I subbed it anyway.
Steph's downstairs so far.
There we go. There's West Cliffs Koi Pond. There's his link. If anybody could whiz up there and help another YouTuber out. Let's see if we can grow some of these smaller channels and get some more people up there. Right, where are we? Where was we? Prior to which Daz? Evening all. Yep, we've just banged your link in there, mate. Which Daz? Thanks for the advice. I'm doing a grow on show soon. Thanks for the help, guys.
Oh, who's growing show?
Tell us more about your growing show.
Yeah. Bang some info in. Let's see if we can.
What fish are you doing?
What are you going? What fish? Who's your supplier? Breeder?
Yeah.
Or are they going to be English bred? Are they going to be British koi?
Is anybody interested in on what's it called? Joining us. Come on, give it.
Is anybody going to be joining us?
Yeah, like I say, anybody want to join us?
Yeah,
Give
everyone come on and have a chat with us.
Give himself a plug or tell us a bit of.
If anybody wants to let me know, I'll bang in the link and you can come and join us and have a chat. Plug your channel if you want. Feel free. What's wrong, Mike KH? You're not crying, are you? Super leads. Gallagher Brown, Jamie's Koi Pond, another sub for you, mate. There you go. Mike KH, laughing faces. We are on.
You can get rid of all
the Let's do
that
one. Hang on.
I think I've got to admit, Mr. KH was quite admirable in his defeat last week, but Jeffo was spitting his dummies out, mate. He were so night after that.
This next link is for Keith and Paula's. They are making one massive pond. So if anybody would like to see the progression and the progress.
Is this the one with the giant window?
This is the one with a swimming pool in the garden.
With weighs about 4 tons.
Windows.
Piece of glass.
Yeah.
Massive pond, guys. Big project build.
Probably,
Very
Something
impressive.
well worth
Probably
having a
funny.
look at.
probably the biggest on YouTube. What's happening at the minute? New build.
How many gallons is it? How many thousand litres is it? Because
45,000 litres, isn't it? Something like that.
there is just because doing a big one, isn't it? Is something like is big. Is massive.
Like
8,000 gallon. That's 8,000 gallon. That's not. That 8,000 gallon is not as big as theirs. Theirs is bigger than that.
This is bigger than that. There you go.
I think theirs is 10.
Biggest one that we know of on YouTube, not biggest one.
Yeah.
Of
new build. Yeah.
There's one of the links. I've posted that many. I think that one's.
Paulus.
No, that was the last one that's just gone in. I think that one's where.
That was yours, isn't it? Yeah.
I was going to say, Steph, call me Skegget. Jamie's koi pond. Thanks. I'm up to 84 now. Thank you. My pleasure. Our pleasure. Everybody's pleasure.
That's it.
Cliff is awesome. Jamie ONT, get notifications from your videos because your channel settings, mate. Ah, right.
Yes, because I've just been on there and it says only for, I think it's safe for children. And I tried to press full notification. It didn't want to allow me to do it.
And that's on who's? On James?
On James. Yeah.
James? Yeah.
You might have kids-friendly content, you see.
Yeah,
that's what it's set to do.
You might have kid-friendly content, so yeah, you might want to change that.
And then you will get more, because you can't notify when you drop a video, you see.
You can subscribe, but you can't get all notifications.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, don't get all notifications. Life around the koi pond. Is this going to be a regular thing, the Saturday live, or will you also be doing a Thursday night live as well? No, it's not going to be a regular thing. We're just doing it because we missed this, this week.
We don't want to take over the other people's spot, what they're trying to do and stuff like that.
Koi Zone drop normally on a Saturday night. So
yeah. So we don't want to.
I checked to see if there were an advertisement for them going live. And there wasn't, so I put out one this evening. But no, we'll be sticking to his Thursday night. This is just
because I've been away and treading on people's toes or like that.
Yeah.
They'll do what they want to do on their Saturdays, which is only fair, you know what I mean? And then we all, I'm not being funny, we all get a share of the watchers, don't we then?
Yeah.
Can't go too much
people. That's
no
good.
Too much for you. Ask Skeggy's Pond, Shelton, another sub for you, mate. There you go. For F's sake, spell check, can't cope. I knew what you meant. I'm fluent. I've been reading Skeggy's comments for long enough. I know gibberish. There's another one. Forgotten again. That one might very well be. Nope. Yeah, it's click the link. I've forgotten who's his.
Just click on the links, guys.
We need some more subs for a giveaway, guys. Oh, here we go. 1 sec. Kerry's guy. Where is it? Go to the channel. Copy link. The last one going in now will be
Kerry's Koi.
Kerry's Koi. That's Kerry's Koi. Anybody wants to?
Amanda's out tonight.
Drop them a link.
You have to tell Amanda next time you're doing a koi video, she'll have to wear some of her handbags.
Yeah.
Just for you, just for Mr. Lawson.
Teddy bear.
Yeah.
Cheers, Bifter. Already subbed to Westcliff. Do you reckon they just got cold then? It could be, mate.
Yeah,
it could
it's
be.
hard to tell because you get this sometimes with koi. They just go like sulky for no reason, and you can't pinpoint it. You scrape, there's nothing on them.
You want to think it's up.
We've all had it.
Down, up and down.
Yeah.
I've got to admit,
I mean,
I've never had quite spot on koi.
It normally indicates an issue. But if you scraped and they're clean, mate, then they're clean, aren't they?
Yeah.
And if now they're active again after a day or so, then all you can really put it down to is a drop in temperature.
Well, you've had it with your Yamabuki. I've had it with my Yamabuki. We're both scraped and they're both clean, but they're still soaked. They're still clamped up for no reason.
Think of it this way. If you jump into a freezing cold lake, what do?
Yeah.
Clamp up.
I'm not being funny and shrivel up.
Clamp up.
What's it called? You've got to admit, though, the temperatures was already stable about the 16, 17. And
and then they dropped
down to like 8 or 9. 6.
Yeah. So maybe
Big swing.
It is a big drop.
I mean, that's why,
thanks, guys, much appreciated.
That's why Peter's getting got white spot, if he has got white spot.
Because it has been dropping up and down. It's up and down all the time around here.
You're like where you live, man.
3 or 4 miles from me, maybe 5. But other side of Huddersfield. Life Around's just subbed. Hi, Ron.
I do Ron. I do Ron.
Dale Sorter. I hope I pronounced that one right. Hi all. Question. I've some out-of-date fish food. Throw it in bin.
Yeah, chuck it.
Throw it in bin.
It's not worth it.
We know someday, Jack, that fed some out-of-date fish food to his tropicals. And when he came back following day, mate, every one of those fish were dead. Everything. I would say 100%, mate. Rather than risk it, bin it.
The proteins start to break down and a little bit if
hold it or anything, it can.
That would be. I mean, there was nothing or anything else that Jack did at that particular time that were different. Were it? He banged that food in. He come in following day. All of his fish dead.
All of them are dead. Yeah, and they're all different species. It wasn't just one particular species.
Oh no, there was one. There was one. The peacock bass was the only one that survived, wasn't it?
Yeah, that thing is indestructible.
But that's a predator fish. Didn't eat any of the food.
Bugger as well, yeah.
Yeah. Another link there. Do us a favour. Click on it. Just see how it is. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Tell them Gaz sent you. Should be okay, Dale. I wouldn't. If it were me, Dale, I wouldn't risk it.
I wouldn't take the risk. No.
I won't risk it for a bit.
If it's sealed, you've less of a risk. But
no, but you haven't though, are you? The proteins and the fats start to break down.
It wouldn't be something I'd do. For what it is.
If it was like a week or 2 out of date, up to 6 months out of date, yeah. But if it's like a year or 2, throw it in bin.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a pond that we've just got to stickle back some gudgeon in, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Just think of it this way. A bag of koi food's what? 40, 50, 60 quid, sometimes a little bit more depending on what you're feeding. And if you have to replace your koi, if you've got 15, 20 in there and they're all 40 to 50 cms, you're talking a few grand.
That's not being funny or snobbery.
No, not at all. No, I'm not being.
I think it's because like you said, not many people have got enough money to buy the expensive foods, and it's just a bit of precaution, mate. Really, we're not saying anything will happen, but it could with the food being out of date.
Skeggy says there. Up to you, Dale. Probably just lost a bit of the nutrient value. I mean, yeah, inevitably, mate, it's up to you. You've already done it. So, I mean, questions, what happens now that you have? If it were me, I want to do it, mate. I would have just thought, you know what? I'm going to go out, treat the fish. Would I eat out-of-date food? No. So, would my fish? No, they wouldn't. Would my dog? No, it wouldn't. Treat it as I would expect to be treated. Eat good, healthy, quality food.
Yeah. I mean, at the minute, I don't know if you've been watching the channel for quite a while, the lives. We feed Quinny Koi Japanese mix. It's not an expensive food, really. I mean, for a 15 kilogram bag, it's what, 78 quid, something like that at the minute. Yeah. Quinny Koi. They do a 3 kilo tub, a 6 kilogram tub, a bag, and a 15. The 6 is 38 quid, I think. It's 3 mil. It's good quality food. We all been feeding it. You feed it at the farm, getting quite good growth on it, aren't you? Yeah. We all got growth on it. So,
Jamie, just to help you out, Jamie. Sorry, mate. I've just checked it. It says if you click on it, it says this action is turned off for content made for children. So you need to make your channel so it's not made for children, so it's made for adults. That way, then children can watch it anyway. Technically, it's parental guidance and as to whether or not they want their children to be watching it. But if you make it so that it's for adults only, then everybody can subscribe and get all notifications. But when you click on the notifications, it says this action is turned off for content made for children.
Yeah.
So you need to go into your settings and change your content so that it's made for all. Skeggy says OTS 10,000 gallons just for koi, 8,000. I seen it koi. Jamie, I've been a long time subber. I've been a long time subber. Jamie says, thanks. Jeff Lees, I was going to go live, but think I'll end up falling out with Mick. He should bring you on just for the shits and giggles.
That's my grandpa.
I'm going to have a go at the 10 fish challenge.
Oh.
Right. Now, do you get to pick any 10 fish out there? Do you get to select them, or are they selected on your behalf?
You mean Jack's 10 fish challenge?
Yes, it's Jack's 10 fish challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
If you can pick them yourself, then you can pick your 10. Then I could see you getting, some nice fish.
Fish that you like and you want.
Fish that you like, and you can grow them on and see what they become.
But what
I don't know the ins
size
and
are
outs
they?
of the growing. I don't know
What size are they? What's the price to enter? We don't know.
Yeah.
We're interested to find out.
Dale says, I seen a koi. It's over a year out of date, banging in the fucking bin right now. 100%. Would you eat out of date? If I said, I'm going to make you a bacon sandwich tomorrow morning, mate, but it's all right. Bacon, it's still in wrapper. It's only a year out of date. Would you want to eat that bacon sandwich?
Nah.
I don't think you would.
Definitely not, mate.
It shouldn't be. How do we get to that? One sec. I shall give these guys a topic. And then I'll try and find it for you.
Yeah. I mean,
Can't get on to it. I seen it kite. We've ordered our windows today. Whoop, whoop. Anyone in our free to help install in approx 4 weeks? 300 kg is the weight of one of the West 300 kg. It's no that, and it's no 300 kg.
That's pretty lightweight, that.
Yeah, it's no.
That one answer, couldn't you, mate?
Yeah. Do that. My toolbox weighs 300 kg. It feels like it by the time I get to
my stat box weighs 300 kg.
Really help me.
Yeah.
I'm glad your toolbox.
Get more lunch to it with them.
I weigh over 300 kg nearly, and I'm like a bloody walking sex machine. So,
walking sex machine, teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Yeah, what hurt him? Yeah. My advice is, mate.
I wouldn't.
What type of food is it? Is it really expensive food, or is it just shit? If it's just run-of-the-mill shit, just wang it in bin, man, go buy some more. I mean, it's 12 months out of date. But how long ago did you buy it?
It's over 12 months out of date.
No, I'm saying, but how long ago did you buy it? Because if you only bought it a couple of weeks ago and they sold it you 12 months out of date, then that's a bit naughty, isn't it? Take it back, get your money back. There's somebody else's link again. I've posted that many now. I'm not sure who that one's in.
Yeah,
that one could be.
I'm up to that one.
I'm up to them all. That one could be Kerry's koi. Fish food won't do any harm. They have put dates on for legal retail reasons. Again, right, Paula. When I come to your house, I'm going to make you a bacon sandwich at year-old out-of-date food. Would you eat it? We're not talking about a matter of weeks. We're not talking about a matter of days or a matter of months. We're talking 12 months out of date. Yeah, I agree. Sealed up should be good. But is it worth the risk?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
The fats. The thing is, the break down. That's why it's got a recommended retail, recommended.
Yes. Jeff Lee says, Jeff just posted me a private message, says, if it smells okay, no matter what the day, I eat it.
The nutritional value does drop by the one.
Right. I've just read what a certain person put on there. True, Jeff. I totally agree. Nah, put bullshit statement of the bloody week because he is a pampered pet. He would not.
Colin wouldn't eat anything.
Colin would not eat anything.
First of all, his wife wouldn't serve it him because she treats him like a king.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Secondly, Come on, Carl. You don't
Oh,
expect
yeah.
me to believe that. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Oh, he'd be getting
Either
his
way,
silver
I'll be happy to watch Saturday or Thursday. Well, we will be here. We will be back next Thursday.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only reason why was because these guys shied away from jumping on and doing this.
That would have been like
Yeah.
blind leading the blind. We didn't want to even know how to look at the comments. We wouldn't know
Well,
how.
I'll have to show you how to do it.
Well,
And we
PC
can,
for a
then one day
start.
we can have Dad doing it, and then you doing it, and then me doing it.
Gaz has
Jeff
got
Wilson,
about
I'm
6
still eating
PCs
sides
all
of it.
around him.
And I got a Christmas. Jeff says I'm still eating sides of a salmon I got at Christmas. And you wonder why you've been poorly all week, Jeff.
Yeah, for 2 days.
Dale, so long as it's not gone mouldy, it will be fine. Yeah, this is the difference. This is the difference. This is how people are. People have different opinions. Me, if it were a day or two out a day and it'd been kept in my fridge and it kept in my freezer or whatever, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But if it were me and I picked up a bag of dog food and I walked into the shop, I walked home and I picked up dog food and looked at it and thought,
What's the brand?
12 months ago,
brand
there's
of
no
food
way
to
on this
start
earth
off
I'd
with?
feed that to my dog. And there's
What is
no
the
way I'd
brand,
feed it to my
Dale?
dog.
What is the brand of the food? Now,
Yeah,
if it was a
what
curry,
is
mate,
it good food?
If it was a curry, mate, it'd be fucking going in.
That's what I said. Depends on the brand. If it is a very expensive food, then maybe. But if it's just some like 25, 30 quid, come on, Dale. What is it? What's the food, mate?
The
Now,
truth shall set you free.
I'll mix it in with the wheat germ. If you're feeding wheat,
What?
it's it's down a few. Hi guys, I'm sitting at 499 subscribers, getting there slowly. Michael Jenny,
Well, Mike Joyner, come on, let's get him.
we're about to make it 500. Michael Jenny, let's see if we can get up. There's going to
I
be
think I'm
shitloads of there's going to be loads of giveaways to enter this week, guys. Everybody's been watching. Join all these channels because one of us is bound to win something. Let's see.
I'm already subbed, Michael Joyner, mate. Look,
Michael Jenny, I'm already subbed too, but we can share it, mate, just in case. Why is he so far behind?
500! I'll subscribe for you, mate.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Daz.
Yes, you should.
Already.
How dare you?
How dare you?
What?
In how noble hobby, you're not subscribed to Coin My Journey.
I have. I've just done it.
Oh, you should be ashamed. He could have been.
I'm a very busy man.
Could have been up to 500 subscribers half an hour ago if you were subscribed.
I can take my subscription back. Young man.
That is against the law, Daz.
That is against the law from the GKP.
There's Michael Jenny's channel. I'm already subscribed, mate, but you are up to 500. If I'm going to do a quick refresh, let's just double check. Yep, you are still at 500, mate. You hit the 500 mark. So that's free of. Did we manage to get the 4th person up? That's 4 100 subscribers and 1 500 subscriber. That's one good giveaway, and that's 4 reasonable good giveaways to enter.
Why wouldn't the giveaway? Because I was a 500
No,
subscriber.
it's law. It's law. It has to be done. 100, 500, 1,000. Some people do more between. Where were we? Right, that's that one done. Cheers, Gaz. No problem. Dale says, cheers, I seen it, Coy. I'll mix it in with the wheat jam.
Yeah, what brand is it, mate? What brand is it?
Come on, tell us what brand it is. Hi, Francesca.
That's Seska.
God damn me.
Some people are savage, aren't they?
Who's the cockroach? Sorry, just checking.
Don't worry about it.
Watch it back. Dale, if in doubt, bin it. Yeah. Although I have mistakenly fed mine out of date food with no issues. Jamie says you should get notifications. Can't see why as all are set to no restriction. It's not the restriction, it's the audience group that you're doing them to. Your videos are made for children, not made for adults. It says when you're making, you put your videos together, right at the bottom as you scroll down, it says, is this content available, or is this content for children or adults? And that's the bit that you need to change. But I do believe you can change it in your settings and change all your videos in one go. I would suggest, if you don't know how to do it, because I can't really do it right now, Google it on YouTube, how to change my content to 18 plus, not just for children, and you'll find it, mate. There'll be a video, somebody will show you quickly how to do it. Just to say, I've moved on a massive building site. I moved on to a massive building site. That's about 5 years work, and 21-ton 360 machine to keep the hobby going. Yeah, sweet. 21-ton.
Dig some good ponds with that, Shuffle, couldn't you? Can we borrow it?
Can we borrow it? But can you take it in bits, get it through a small gateway, down a thin path to the bottom of the garden?
If anybody's got a mini digger, we don't mind paying, and in the community that wants to come and join us at the farm one time, it's okay, we can. And we don't mind putting the, like I say, your expertise if you want to come down just for a bit of fun. And
but if you bring in a digger, I'm sorry, I'm taking it off you just because I haven't played in one in a long time.
Hey, we don't mind putting the fuel in it to cover the cost of it.
You can hire them for next to no with a trailer. Yeah. It's dirt cheap. Speedy I do them for a week. Week hire, I think it's about 200 odd quid for a week.
Oh, we would only need it. We only need it for like 3 hours.
You can get them with 3 bucket sizes as well. So, and you can even get a pecker on it if you need a pecker. Anyway,
We've already got a pecker.
The peckers are normally quite impressive as well.
Yeah.
Nick and Clive says £80, 10 fish challenge. You pick. See, that's pretty good. If you can pick 10 fish of whatever you want.
Yeah, that's not bad. 8 quid a fish.
Yeah. Right. That's a koi farm.
Gary Birmingham says, Birmingham Gary, howdy bacon. Why not just be sure to add an egg and brown sauce? Yeah, that's been the deal, isn't it? Just bang a bit of bacon, howdy bacon, bit of brown sauce. That cures everything, doesn't it? Brown sauce, practically pickles everything. Piss myself laughing, Mick. Yes, Ron, LOL. Dale says, Mike, I live in Southern Ireland, so limited types of koi food, as a lot of companies don't ship fish food anymore.
Oh.
I know one that will.
Yes.
And he's right above you in the comments.
Mr.
His pond supplies, and if he doesn't now, Ron, he's going to have to do, because I've just said he does.
What's it called?
From England.
Dale, Quinny Koi. Check Quinny Koi, mate. Good quality food.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Good service, mate, as well. Very good service from Quinny Koi.
Keep you order a 50 quid free postage.
If you make us a bacon sandwich, guys, fresh meat needs to be safe. It is safe. It's out of date. It's sealed. That's what you're saying. What's the difference? It's as fresh as it went in the packet. Both products.
By the way, you know something? I think you're correct there, because if it's a foil sealed packet or the baker packet, they pump in carbon dioxide, so the meat or the things don't perish.
Oh, hang about. Freeze dried food, aka fish food, is scientifically different and can last for months, but not 12 months. You just contradicted yourself.
That's the sold idea,
yeah. Months.
Yeah, sell by date for a week.
Not 12 months. Would you
try the food yourself? If you don't,
eat it. Would you eat it?
The fish.
Put it in a bowl. Add a bit of milk. If you're all right in the morning, feed it your fish.
Oh, you would.
I've tried. I have tasted it. You know that peaches and cream? I tried that. Well, that was cardboard, man. It tastes like shit. Hi guys, been watching, but feeling a bit out of sorts. Hope all is good. I hope you're all right, mate. Speedy recovery, bud.
Yeah.
all good this side. I've got got over man flu, which we all know.
When are you and the twisted one going to come up to these ways so we can go and have a visit somewhere?
Bloody woman!
Oh.
I'm back.
Oh.
Somebody decides to put the kettle on right next to me.
Not wrong with that. I'll have a coffee too. Sugars, please.
But I think Vince would have a nosebleed if he come up this far north. They want
to. Jamie's Kai said, "Sorry for being stupid. Where do I do the thing in settings? Just looked, and it looks okay." Guys,
stupid, mate.
You've got a topic that I know you've been wanting to talk about all evening, haven't you?
I think we're keeping that one.
But that's it. We're keeping it under wraps.
Yeah. Let's see if we can.
You can say you can give the nation a tantalizer, can't you?
No. I think on a serious note, I think we keep that under wraps for the next couple of weeks. On a serious note, and I'll explain why after.
Okay.
No. Has anybody been watching Koi Partner?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
It's in these his Japan adventures and everything.
It is, yeah.
Very good.
And because he's with at the moment, Koi Partner is with Tim.
Yeah, because he's quit his job, hasn't he?
It's with Fix, and he's with Raw Fishing.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Raw Fishing, I don't get that kid.
No.
He's definitely very excitable.
Now this little link is just for Jamie. Anybody else wants to know how to do it? But yeah, Jamie, click on that link, watch that video, mate. Tell you exactly how to do it.
No, I mean you got Ricky. Ricky's over there.
Yeah, Ricky's still on, yeah.
And he took us to one of his special breeders that not many. He's not a well-known, but he's an hobbyist breeder, a bit like yourself. Yeah. And that was nice for him to go to see one of his friends who he's built a relationship with. And some of the Sankey, I mean, he only produces Sankey, which I thought the Sankey are beautiful, but they was deep-bodied fish. They was quite a deep-bodied fish.
Like pasties.
I won't say quite as good as a pasty, but
not as good as the Cornish pasta.
No,
Colin, do you know earlier on when you were talking about that, Colin said I hate Cornish pastas because you always get that bit of edge where there's no filling.
Oh, it's called the crust.
Do you know why they had that though? There you go. For the tin miners, right? When they used to go down, they used to make them with a thick crusted edge so that they could eat them without getting the tin in the mouth and ingesting it. So they made the big crusty edge. That was the bit that they used to bin and throw away.
Yeah. Makes sense.
West Brom says, hope you're okay, Dave, mate. There's another link for another channel there. Do us a huge favour. Check it out, because I have posted these up before, but I've forgotten who that one is now. You okay, Koi Karma? Koi Karma says, I don't seem to get my subs above 340. There we go.
Come on, then. Come on. Let's get sorted. I know I'm definitely subscribed to...
I am as well, 100%.
I'm definitely subscribed. If you're not subscribed to this one, Mr. Daz's Koi Pond, that's just unthinkable.
Oh dear,
unthinkable.
Koi Karma.
I might have to just lie then.
If you aren't sub to this one, you're going to get some karma. And right, this next one now is for Dave Koi Karma. This will make him feel a little bit better. Do us a favour, guys. Swing by, give him a bit of a like, a share, subscribe, notifications on, and all that lot for all his future videos. Subscribed. Please sub to me. I got one subscriber. I'm giving away 6 months out of date koi food.
I am subscribed now.
I have the same, Dave. Hope you're okay. Wow, thanks you guys so much. Look out for my next video. There is a great giveaway for someone to win. Sweet. My Koi Journey. Are you up there at 500? Nice one.
Right, just a quick.
Yeah, it was my sub that did it.
Yeah, just a quick one about people doing these giveaways at a smaller number. It's their channel; they do what they want. Just give it a week or two before you do a figure.
Yeah, just give it a chat.
But people will.
Some people do.
Do
Unsubscribe. When you announce it, then you look a bit silly because you're not there.
Or they'll do it to enter the competition. As soon as you've done the competition, they unsub. So
it happens. It happens.
It happens.
A lot of people subscribe and unsubscribe. That's the freedom of their own choice to do so.
Though, when they do it for the prize or for the competition, and if they don't win, they go off.
I mean, there are some people out there, mate, that purely go on to YouTube to subscribe and enter into competitions. Some people like to do that kind of thing. It's, that could be like their pastime. That might be their hobby.
Yeah,
a little bit of a foot in the gamble.
That should be mindful the dictator.
It's not something I do, but it's one of them things that some people do. And if they do. Thanks, West Brom. Mike KH, I'm in. My Koi Journey, another sub to you, mate. Koi Karma, do a funny video update including dogs or other pets. For the cute factor. Cute factor. There you go. Put some fur coats on your fish. Should you be in if you've had to pay to get out? Should you be in if you had to pay to get it out?
What's that about? If your name's not Skeggy, you're not coming in.
Should you be in?
Should we be charging people then? Is that what they're saying?
Charging what?
Yes, you do. Skeggy, you do, mate. YouTube studio. But I've just sent him a video showing him how to do it. Mike KH, now you have 16 subs, mate. Mike KH is rattling up with subs, and he doesn't even have a channel.
But mate, if he did just a non-verbal, or actually just a verbal, and his koi pond, he don't show himself.
Yeah, he could.
Funny as fuck, me. I'm telling you now, he's comedy gold.
Now there's a valid reason just to wang it in the bin because it's Coppens. I mean, you'll thank me for it because it won't make your water go cloudy and it won't make it go brown. You won't have oil flowing on top.
You know that food what we've been saying we've been feeding, Dale? It's that. It's basically that. So bung it in bin, man.
It's not your common
garden. It's not expensive stuff. Even if you
it's not. It's what we're using. 3 mil Coppens.
3 mil Coppens. Ours is not from Coppens.
Ours is from
It's Kenko.
It's Kenko. from the
laughing faces from Mike KH.
From the factory.
Jamie says, thanks, Kerga. I'll have a look after this live. I've just sent you a link, bud. There is one in there. Keep clicking on all links. And if you're not subscribed to any of the channels and you find the one that's a link for a video telling you how to do it, follow the instructions, mate. Teach you how to do it. Koi Karma, yes, Keith Paula. I'll get Lynn's taught us to star. Cheers, Cole. Cheers, Brett. Who needs a new pecker? Do you like it? Mike H, I've subbed to you, mate. Cheers, bud. Can get a micro digger for 85 quid a day. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
We wouldn't need it. We would only need it for.
I mean, honestly, you've got a trailer on back of yours, haven't you? You can hire them from Speedy Hire with trailer and lot, mate. Strap down on everything.
What's it called?
Everything you need.
Even
diesel do.
Go twacking one if you really wanted to.
I mean, we won't.
I know where one is.
we wouldn't encourage any of that kind of thing to ever.
Oh, no, of course not.
I mean,
no.
Moment he is on his meds. Shipping is horrendous to Ireland. Skeggy, road trip, man. Come on.
Must have been the EU, that's why.
It's been 12 months since he's fished it.
Is it Northern Ireland or Southern Ireland? You said Southern Ireland, didn't
Yeah.
I just subbed to Charlie. Yes, Daz. It's a bit disappointing the way subs go up and down. It happens, mate, doesn't it? It's one of those things, but you get it. It happens. Some people join, some people leave. Some make you smile when they enter, others when they leave. I've got a few Westcliff Koi Pond. Hi, Dave at Koi Karma. Get well by Friday. Ooh, what's happening Friday? Where's the invite? Come on, where are we going? What are we doing? Skeggy, I've just looked on there and can't see where in studio. Post Charlie's channel, someone. Post Charlie's channel. Charlie's channel. Don't think he has one.
No.
Mike KH, you're my first love. Oh, I love you, baby. Hope you're good. Back at you, Charlie. This is gonna be a bit of a bromance going on here.
Bit of a man sausage thing there, isn't it?
When I buy a big sack
of
Sakai Akari, I split it down and vacuum pack it to keep it fresh. But those koi of mine smash it while still in date. There you go. Gaggy says, Jamie, your ton your videos and edit then change it to not made for kids. So ton your videos. Anytime, David. Ton your. I'm doing that, Skeggy. We'll have a look again. You going backstage after Discord? Yeah, jump in with us.
Yeah.
If you want, mate. Yes.
Go on. Show us that sexy beard of yours.
He's going to come in and challenge you with the old ick. There's another link. God knows who that one is. Sorry, apologies, guys, but I have posted at least, well, I had 10 tabs open at one point, so there's a lot of channels being shared this evening. Daz, you turned light off. Your energy saving.
No,
he got
the lounge.
He got ejected.
Turn the kettle on.
His wife beats him.
Lots every night, and I like it.
I like it a lot. He's with Ricky Stoddart. Think we have subscribed to everyone on here. Good to be a part of the Q&A. Like-minded people who share knowledge, etc. We are out on spontaneous road trips tomorrow for our anniversary. So
where are you going?
Where are you going? Spontaneous. How very
spontaneous people you.
Spontaneous romantic devils.
We like
road trips.
Spontaneity.
That's a lot of spawn.
Yeah.
Double link there. Click it, try it for the channel, subscribe to it. Thank you very much. Charlie Biff the Brown Koi Karma already subbed to you, mate. My Koi join it. Hi, Michael. You've done a great job on Gaz's channel the other week. Comes you don't do your
No, definitely not. No. I don't mind.
Want to do, Daz doesn't want to do. But what they are happy with doing is partaking in a little bit and doing a bit. So I said, if you want to do some videos, and I'll quite happily share them, and we'll make it as part of the GKP thing, which is
I think that's working. Because
I think the more we do it, you never know. They might build up the this is my idea is get them to do a little bit. They build up the confidence. Eventually, they might just say, "Hey, look, here's your channel. Put your video in there."
The thing is, my channel would be banned within 5 minutes. Where I know I can't step over the mark in this because it won't be fair on you. But if I had my own channel, there'll be some right. Yeah, would be a blood.
Let's just say.
I've got a big
what you see isn't what you would have got.
Hell no.
We have done some retakes where sometimes it was. I had to get back in a pond and pretend I was shoveling a few times.
Oh, yeah. Because I speak my mind. I'm a gobshite. I do speak my mind, but I have to. What's it called? I have to lower it down a little bit,
ever so slightly.
about 6 inch. For all that watching earlier.
Good 6 inch.
Good 6 inch. Keith and Paula, so our weekly updates might be postponed late. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I thought
Don't-
Colin was your JCB digger, or has his hydraulics gone? Yeah, his hydraulics are gone, mate. They're done in. We have to get some new old lines run.
But no, but what's it called?
So-
We needed the what's it called though, didn't we? We needed the hauler as well, but it didn't turn up, did he, this weekend? It didn't turn up last weekend.
The cat track and dump.
No, can't track and dump. We're men. We're simple-minded, you see. We can't multitask.
Simple creatures.
Cheers, guys.
Yep.
Charlie Victor Brown, Mike Bass. I'm on hold, Mike, due to the weather. He's bogged down, stuck in.
He went down here.
Stuck
He
in the
went
mud.
down early, didn't he? To see
I think
you.
we're straight out there with shovel. Can I dig a bit? Go on. Let me dig a bit.
Just a little bit.
Mike Coy doing it. Look at that, 507 subscribers now, mate. Sweet.
Sweet, mate.
Hello, Bifter. Bifter, post your channel, mate. He doesn't have one.
You don't have one. He's another person. You know,
I
if he
see
did have
Nick
one,
Coy.
you know, if he did have one, it would be you'd see some koi content, but you see some crazy ass shit.
Now then.
Yeah,
He's-
that's like his rat catching machine. Oh my god!
It's Craig 68. Craig, even though, quick question: how do box liners work? Do you build the pond and order the size to fit your build, or are the liners set sizes? No, you build your pond, mate, and they make it to your dimensions, which is why you have to be 100% cock on with your dimensions.
Yeah,
that's how it works, bud.
Yeah,
they build them to your specification, sizes, dimensions, depths, width, and all the rest of it. They can unsubscribe for me after my giveaway if they like. I'm only giving away a pond and garden jumper.
Does it have elbows?
Hello.
I've got to admit, I'm not going to be too harsh, but it made me funny that he went out and bought a new jumper.
It made me giggle a bit, that one too. The other one, what made me giggle was Gary's not here. He's gone out. But he's absolutely terribly disgusted by all those. Actually, I'm here.
What's that say? What's that say?
But when he did the what's that say? LOL, anyone could sub to me, but I only post when I have a big change or something worth commenting on. Yorkshire Koi did a visit on my pond too. Yep.
Oh, where is my Paul this evening anyway?
He's
What
probably
are you doing,
working,
Paul?
probably driving.
No, but
Probably out on buses,
Peter,
mate. This evening.
is he on the buses like Blakey? That's his nickname now, Blakey, isn't it?
LOL Brom. West Brom Koi, no elbows, I hope. Kenko spelled Coppens.
That's what's
West
it called.
Brom.
I like that. What? Jeff put. Which Jeff put?
West Brom Koi, no elbows, I hope.
It's like West Brom. No points for Liverpool tonight.
Kenko spelt with spelt Coppens. West Brom. Should everyone do?
Oh no! Don't go there. No, just go on. Next one. Go on.
Think I've just done it? Yes. The video worked. Keith and Paula, you build your pond and order the Boxwell liner, mate. You can't be man crush. Oh, LOL. Good idea, Mick. I didn't think of entering a giveaway, then unsubscribing. Cheers, mate. Yeah, see, you just give away the tip now. Equals. How are you doing from
Hi, Stallion. How you doing, mate? Where you been? Where you been?
What have you been up to?
We've been missing
How you
you.
doing, bud?
Like I say, you haven't been on for a week.
How do you get to Discord? What for the after show? Well, you oh God, this could be crazy.
It's a long and dangerous process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, no, not really. If you've got Discord, I can send you an invite, and you could all come in there and sit and talk crap with us for another 6 hours, and we could we could just make another channel in there
Sunday
and just
tomorrow.
sit there. But I could end up with thousands and thousands of people
No lie, me and Skeggy and Jeff about 2 weeks ago, we didn't go to fucking bed till like 6, 7 o'clock.
Following day, yeah, there has been some rabble late sessions in the Discord channel. There really has. But yeah, again, all we do is just
chat, talk, and
talk crap.
what's that word, saying? What Skeggy says? True to fact.
How do you get to Discord? That's how you get there. I'd send a link, but I'm not going to post a link to a Discord channel because I could end up having to sit there for hours banning thousands of people. Contact me. Add me on Facebook. Join the Facebook group, and I'll quite happily send you a link or whatever if anybody else would like to ever come in and join us. You can find all my forms of social media and follow me on them. Join the Facebook group. Add me on Facebook, Gary Hoyle, and I will quite happily send you a link. You can come and chew the fat, talk some crap, and join us anytime you want. We're in there really every night a week, guys. It's like I've said in the past. We don't just do this on a Thursday night.
There's no day we don't speak to all of you.
Yeah, there's any day ending in a Y. We're normally in that chat if we're not on here doing this at some point or at some time throughout the evening. Long time no see, stallion fish keeping.
Yeah, mate.
Sorry, guys, had to dash out. Family emergency. I hope everything's all right.
All right, Vince.
Hello, that does. Anyone interested in a 1,100 litre VAT system? I'm either interested in a tank with equipment or £100 cash. So you want to come back to sell your second gear, huh? Come on.
Whereabouts are you based?
110 litre VAT. Anybody interested in 110 litre VAT?
No,
1,100 litre VAT.
How much was he selling it for?
100 quid.
100 quid cash or interest. Tank with the equipment, 100 quid cash. Daz sends Daz's wife a link to the WIP website. Said you liked it.
That might hurt.
Twisted cupcake in the house. I have noticed
a whip anyway.
There's been no trolling
Washing done.
and no effing and jeffing. It's been great. Well, there's a saying out there, mate, isn't there? There's the truth shall set you free.
Yeah, like I say, we're
like the truth.
Like I say, this is what we're like, mate. I'm surprised you didn't know because, like, you've talked to us, everything. We are bitter kind of guys, mate. We
sometimes some people have to find out their own way, mate, don't they?
Yeah. Like I say, we what's it called? We're just mad as a mad hatter. We just want to look about koi, mess about with koi, and have great times with friends. That's all it is about.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to this. We were going to our special place in Wales, but now going to Scotland, Torness Power Station for some bass fishing.
Ooh.
Largemouth.
No,
sea bass.
Sea fishing bass. Oh,
you don't get bass. You don't get bass in this country.
You do if you import them and you put them in there.
You can't. They don't. No, they won't survive. I don't think.
Well, they're not.
Oh, I know. Peacock bass wouldn't, but because peacock bass are tropical. They're tropical or subtropical, semi-tropical, aren't they? Largemouth bass would survive.
I thought largemouth would have thought they were a cold water fish.
They are. They're North American fish. Yeah.
Yeah, but so is peacock bass, but
no, peacock isn't. Peacock bass is
from South America, but they are in the wild.
Amazon based.
But they are in the wild in America.
In Florida, yeah. Not in North America.
Southern states.
Yeah. First good winter.
They're invasive though, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean
all of them are. Yeah.
They're not supposed to be there, are they?
This is the thing. I was commenting on this young guy called Fishing Bass Productions, and he's catching these fish out of these canals. These
heads and
snakeheads. He gets rid of the snakeheads.
They got to kill snakes.
Cichlids. Cichlids. Cichlids and stuff like that.
Flower horns, that sort of thing.
Flower horns and stuff like that. And stuff, basically tropical fish.
Yeah.
But he's bringing them from one water, taking them home. But when they get that pacu as well, when they get too big, he's releasing them into this pond called Pond X. And I just said to him, mate, you're the problem, mate. You catch fish from one place, you're keeping them, but as soon as they get too big, you're putting them in a pond what could get to a water source or a water source.
Same as that catcher. He's always been fishing
from there,
yeah. I mean, like I said, you know when I was saying about raw fishing, he's over. Raw fishing is over at the moment with Tim, and I'm glad he's come away from that kind of content because he used to do that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Franklin,
they'll get cooler boxes.
He's the one who chopped it koi up.
Yeah, chopped his own dead fish up to a go and then started feeding his other fish and mop it.
But I'm glad he's come away from that. And he's gone more of the koi way, hopefully. I mean, I don't watch him for a long time.
Still a dick. Everything okay, Vince from Skegger? Yo, Twisted. We'll be Skegster. We'll call you tomorrow, bruv. Yo, KMP. Hope everything's okay. Vince, keep smiling.
Hey, Paul O'Keefe.
You get your own catchphrase.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Thanks, lads. Keep up the good work. Okay, mate.
You're getting death threats now, mate.
I just got a message then saying Gary Webb just made another video about us haters.
Has it?
Yeah. Penis.
What's
okay,
that? No, I will let that go.
You'll never walk alone.
Yawn. Yeah, that's what you should do, mate, on the football pitch.
I'm blessed, Mike. I work with Yorkshire Koi as a bus driver.
Yeah. Hey, now,
send me the link to my email to my. Okay, we'll do.
That guy.
I'll get that off your channel, mate. Is your channel on there, bud? And I'll send you a link if it does. I'm already on Facebook group. Well, then if you're already on Facebook, if you're already on my Facebook group, mate, you should be able to just go to Messenger and send me a private message.
Yeah.
Paul with Pond Build. We need to start a GKP TikTok group. Oh my God. And do TikTok challenges for a laugh to gain more subscribers. What you reckon? Oh God.
Up for that, mate.
Yeah.
Anybody for a pond shot?
You have a challenge. Daz, I dare you to take a spoonful of trifle. Do you accept the challenge?
No, because he's not allowed to touch him because he's probably been told.
But you didn't say how big a spoon.
Yeah. The ladle.
Little spoon, surely.
No, the ladle of death.
She won't know it's a little spoon. Quick, Daz, get the serving spoon. That is a little spoon compared to one if you find one bigger.
You want to get the ladle out of him.
Yeah. Daz.
No.
A spoon is a spoon.
Oh, come here then. Let me spoon you.
Life around the koi pond. I'll happily do some effing and jeffing if you miss it. BFP Nation Mick Awesome Channel. BFP Nation.
Big fat.
No, that's the channel that you were talking about. I think.
Wesley
Koi says I've been so cool as well.
Bass Fishing Productions, what, mate?
Bass Fishing Production Nation.
It's a good. Oh no! It's not Nation. It's just Bass Fishing Production. The young is a young lad.
Challenge accepted.
It's down.
Don't.
Look at him. He's whipped.
I everything. It wasn't me.
Hope is well, all is well from West Cliff. Daz, laughing faces. Kinhell, he has his elbow jumper in. Oh, dear me. As if. Look how quiet he's opening it. Yeah. Didn't want to rip that one open fast and shout, Estelle! Pudding.
We're having all the relatives round tomorrow, and that's for pudding.
Oh, gosh. Have you seen the time, gentlemen?
Yeah.
That short show has turned into a 3 hour plus.
We're
only coming on. We was only coming on for an hour or two.
Yeah.
And
It's
seeing as
good
though
though,
we've
isn't
had absolutely no topics this evening other than just general chit chat, and I do think sometimes it's just as nice to sit here
Of course it
and
is.
have a good old natter and a good old laugh.
Yeah.
But as we are rapidly approaching the getting into trouble hour, I think we should bring this on this evening to an
I've
end.
already had that with the bloody trifle, mate.
Will be Ronald McDonald, bruv. Next challenge, spade does.
Oh, I've got to eat a spade.
A spadeful of trifle.
Yeah, that could be tricky.
But the thing is,
Dad
though,
will be in big trouble now. He will.
the thing is, though, Daz, the thing is, though, you can say Mike KH told me.
yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
I said the Coy boys made me
it was
do
a
it.
challenge live, love. I'm sorry, but I can't not accept a challenge when it's live. You just can't do it. So you've just got to do it, haven't you? When you challenge live, it's just got to be done. How would he look to the audience if he didn't man up? And
Exactly.
I mean, he would have been a weak ass spoon. I will.
Failure.
Mick's quite happy to spoon him if he wants something bigger.
Oh,
Make of that what you want.
It's a trifle again then.
Nipping Kai says, great show. Makes our week. Thanks very much, mate. I appreciate that. Night, guys, from Si. Night, guys. Early
Thanks,
start.
mate.
Thumbs up and a wave.
Yeah,
Night, Si. Take it easy, bud.
Thanks for watching, mate.
Night, Si from Keith and Paula. See you in the morning, Si, bruv. Oh, more secrets. Oh, I guess we're just going to have to catch up and see it.
Come on,
online
come on,
first.
Vincent. Come
Just
on,
message
Bill
GKP. Yes, you did, mate. I saw it come up. I will be in touch very shortly.
come on, Vincent.
Mike KH,
What's happening?
it was the first GKP TikTok Daz. Daz with his what is it challenge?
Trifle
Can't
challenge.
believe. Yes. Mike Bass says, great show, guys. Thank you very much, Mike. Appreciate
Thanks,
that.
mate.
Wes Clip says, Five Skies, great show. Mike
Thank
with
you
a double thumbs up.
Cheers, mate.
Saskia says, can't believe you pronounced my name. Yes. It's only taken me about 4 months.
It took you like 6 months.
Oh, wow. That moved fast. Cheers, lads. Catch you Thursday. Don't forget, clocks go back an hour. That means we can stay in Discord longer. Awesome.
Yes. It's only
It's been,
11.
it's been fantastic, guys. Ta-ta for now.
See you later, Jamie, mate. Thank you very much, mate.
Careful. Good show, guys. If you watch Vince's videos, you'll know what's going on. LOL. Karaga Design's been quite all night.
Design,
Meets
didn't
it
he?
right the last day.
Flying under the
You
radar there,
can't
sir.
watch everything all in one go. You'll have to wait for the video. I did watch part of his smashing his pond to bits and ripping it all apart. I didn't watch it all. I've had my grandson. He's been here all day. So family first, always does. Birmingham guy says, night guys, see you on the next one.
No, mate.
Peter's Pond and Puddle Goldfish says, night guys.
Right,
And
mate.
from
Night,
me,
Peter.
from Daz, from Mr. Lawson, thanks very much for all
Thanks
those
very much,
that
mate.
come, joined
Yes,
and
thanks,
subscribed
everybody.
this evening, and for all those that subscribe to all of the other channels. I appreciate your support for them as well. Until next one, do us a huge, great big favour. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Until next time, keep smiling. See you all soon.
Night, everybody.
Thank you, teas. Good night, all. Mike with his cricket bat.
He gets in.
He gets it in the end of everyone. Catch you all again, guys. Thanks very much. See you all in the next one.
See you later.